last time on D&D,
Okay,
quite literally, the only thing that happened last time was you guys just kind of read through the library. You found some interesting information.
We had some emotional moments too.
Yes. Question. You had a few. At first, you guys came to the city of I cannot remember the name.
Clathaway?
Clathaway, that's
Clathaway.
Yep. You guys went from the city of Clathaway to and eventually found the library in that place. Learned about the general area as well as the
Kitty, where's my pen?
what was it? The lore of some dwarven
where's my
children books. Eventually, after finding out some more lore about everything or other,
I thought you
you guys had a small moment with Nero and had essentially a kind of heart to heart about what needs to happen and what should happen further in the further future. Elto as well as Elto and Nero decided were essentially told by Sora that they should go under some kind of training to alleviate this situation, which they both obliged, and they wish to have this go further. However, they don't have exactly a full plan coming out just yet. Also, Durlek got a spider.
You bought that
a little spider.
No one knows about yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not like a big thing. I'm gonna reveal it.
Is the spider happy about being jostled around that damn worm?
I know.
Also, Sora
he was
offered to
really
train
curious and
Elto.
annoyed.
She didn't demand it.
I thought she demanded.
No. No. Nero asked to be trained by Sora, and Sora agreed so long as
He hurts him.
he agreed to
Be hurt.
He agreed to do as Sora says.
I see.
And
Being
offered offered Elto if he wanted to train with her as well.
Gotcha.
I needed a punching bag.
And then in the afterwards, pretty much you guys just got to the city of Okulala. We open up in the city. It is you are currently standing at the essentially the warm stop of where your guide Carnow came out and essentially spat you guys out with.
Worm.
And you guys are standing around with there is a large what look to be sand brick walls about 50, 60 feet high on either side of you, encasing a large city. What would you guys like to do?
What do we do?
What is our overall?
We're trying to get in the city.
Overall, your goal was to learn about how to get to the
Shattered Plains.
Yeah, how did you get to the Shattered Plains, and kind of learn more about, and also figure out what's going on in the whole this city essentially held your was the last place that your sister said that had history of Shattered Plains.
Books again.
Yeah,
go.
unfortunately. But thankfully,
Thankfully,
I have.
I would like to immediately. I'm just gonna aim at his right at his left temple. I would like to make an attack on Elto right now. No. The second he suggests going to the library, I will to attack.
Just a backhead.
I'm not joking. When he says library, I attack.
Fair.
That is a standing order.
It's a held action.
That is a held action. The second he says library, just
Do we just see you winding up then?
You know what? I'll let Durlek know. I'll be like, if he says we go to another goddamn library, I'm gonna knock his ass out.
Sweetie Bear, yes.
Two things. One, look at your cat. Look what he's doing with his little arm. Other side.
He's got his hand in the pole. He's gonna pee soon.
Oh my goodness, I need to take a picture of this.
You know? He's looking.
You better hurry. Cats don't pose for very long.
He's keeping it.
There we go. I got 3 of them.
If I look around right now, what do I see?
So right now, you are standing on essentially where a large sand pit is, and in front of you and to your left is a large giant wall, and then eventually it branches off into little roadways. There's a center path, a right path, a left path, and then those kind of like trickle off into other roadways that break off further into the city. One is a higher district, one is a lower district, and then one is more like a large epicenter that holds like a small fountain.
Can I go up to the fountain?
Sure. You walk towards the middle path and just kind of walk towards the fountain. You pass by a few of the tieflings that kind of like give you a side eye because they haven't seen a bird that just seems to be walking around. But alright, whatever. And they
finally bang.
They see you walk towards the fountain. What would you like to do?
I want to climb into the fountain and take a bird bath.
Okay, what the heck did I just miss?
You'll see in a bit.
Sweetie Bird being Sweetie Bird.
So you
Real great.
You walk directly into the fountain. You just kind of step over the little small wall that is encasing all the water, and you just kind of plop yourself in there and just start fluttering your feathers, kind of literally rinsing yourself off.
Yeah, I'm just like homeless person taking a bath in the fountain.
Pretty much. At first, you're just kind of having a good time, and then all of a sudden, a few of the tieflings start to whisper back and forth. Should we do something about this? I don't know.
Should we go get her?
I was going to suggest we already find some lodging. She had the right idea, but I'm more of a in-house person. Let's
I don't
go.
think this would be exactly the right idea.
Just hops out of the fountain, like completely oblivious to societal norms.
Sure.
You know, and doesn't have a care in the world towards what other people think of weirdness.
You just kind of hop out of the fountain. Just kind of like flap your way out. You're like,
Well, at least I won't have to convince her to get out of there.
Wait, coincidence?
Okay.
Sweetie Bird perks up, goes back to the fountain
Jangle!
to go peek and see if there's points in the fountain.
go ahead and roll for a perception check.
Not your best idea, buddy.
Sassy!
You really
let
think
me
you
see
should
what
get
you
the
get.
steal from the fountain?
Make him kill.
Nowhere lets you do that.
Never low on cash.
No, we're not.
We just
16.
arrived here.
Okay.
Maybe I am.
You broke, we ain't.
No.
Don't worry, I got you.
What did you get?
There are
16.
seems to be 16 silver pieces and 7 gold pieces, and there's also another 10 copper pieces in there.
Oh, joy.
Are you gonna take this?
Sweetie Bird grabs a red fistful and runs away.
Sweetie Bird,
1 second.
it's not yours to take.
She's running.
I can still shout
Does
it
she
out.
run too?
As you're digging through and grasping at all the coins, and you're kind of like scrounging them up, and then as you lift them out.
No, I wanna like when you know how they have those big candy bowls at candy stores, like those big barrels of like random pieces of toffee and shit.
Yeah.
I want to just like grab that, like grab whatever what I can and just like run away.
Sure.
Whether it be like 5 pieces or whatever.
All right.
And
So
is Sweetie Bird running to us or just away?
Away.
So you swipe into it and you grasp it out. As you're trying to step as you're about to step out, ping! What seems to be a small force wall is in front of you. You are you look over to your right, and there is a guard holding out his hand.
Oh.
We're gonna have to take you in.
Sweetie Bird lets the coins go into the pond
What is this?
while making unblinking eye contact with him.
Should we intervene?
Yeah, Yes.
What is this? Can I touch this wall?
I mean, you're not close enough, but
I'm running.
you could technically yes if you were there.
I'm running.
You guys are about a good like 30-40 feet away.
I get there
but,
and
like,
run.
You can just.
so two more guards start to flank you and are kind of cautiously coming up to you.
I would like to ride up on my horse.
No.
My magic horse.
Oh no!
Okay.
I'm walking.
You summon your horse and ride in. Like two of the guards come and pull their spears out towards you, and one of them is still holding Sweetie Bear hostage.
Holding her.
While this is happening, Sora's just like charging in to try and like douse whatever is just going on. Just
Charging in?
yeah, she's
Wow.
You realize you're a giant dragonborn.
she's trying it to like at least she's trying to close the distance and
Where are
at least
you?
like it gets them get their attention. Just be like, hey, excuse me.
I recommend a calm approach, not a full-on dragonborn sprint.
I'll do it like this because he specifically said
Yeah.
he was going to get there first, especially with the horse. He's going to get there a little earlier than you, and then
That
I'll
is why she is sprinting, because she thinks that he's going to mess something up and she wants to try and do
I'm
damage.
running too. It's through there.
Okay, sure. So I will cue you guys in just a minute.
Okay.
You walk up. Halt! And they're holding out their spears. They're holding out their spears to you.
How are you? What did she do?
She attempted to swipe at. She attempted to steal from the fountain. She's also desecrating the fountain with her body.
For ugliness.
I can't go particularly dirty, or was it just dust?
You don't want to.
I'm unsure, but you're not allowed to just deface property.
I'm with you on that. That's our fault. She tends to wander off and do things, and we were distracted. That's on us.
So this is a companion of yours. And you two start running up.
Yes, and normally not so problematic. She has a thing for shiny objects and impulse control. We're working on it.
What did she do?
She is essentially taking a bath in the fountain, as well as attempting to steal money from it. This is private property.
That is understandable. Did she give the money back?
She did in fact drop it after she hit the force wall.
Good.
It's still there.
Most likely, she is still contained.
I would look for things there.
You walk over and you start banging on, and there is in fact a small globe that is currently.
You ain't breaking that. Stop messing with the magic.
I don't want to break it. I'm just feeling it.
Step away from the wall.
Okay.
Well,
Don't go poking spells. People don't like it.
I apologize for our companion. She is an odd one, to say the least, and she does not understand, what's the word, civilized society or social norms.
That being said, we don't know
Rules?
if she's just dumb or weird. It's very hard to tell.
Yes, and our other companions and I were discussing what we were planning to do in the city, and she managed to slip away from us. Had we not been distracted, we wouldn't have let her out of our sight, and this would not have happened.
So what is your business here?
The Shattered Plains.
That's
We came here to seek knowledge of the Shattered Plains.
Seek a fairy tale?
apparently it ain't one.
We were sent by the queen, by the Dwarven queen.
This is a story that we tell our children for like years.
Apparently it's not only real, it's essential to the safety of the world.
Yes, I can imagine that it sounds strange, but it is imperative that we gather whatever information, any and all information that we can about the Shattered Plains.
I understand that that's not your business.
And no,
I do want to ask, what would you like to do with her, and how do we continue this? Because I'd love for you to just let her go. I understand if that's not an option.
Well, her crime is not exactly the biggest or most egregious. We We only ask that you don't allow her to do something like this again.
That should be possible. Yeah, I was just thinking we should get a collar with a bell so we can hear when she leaves.
Or perhaps while we are in the city, we try and ensure that at least one of us stays with her, so at least one of us is keeping an eye on her.
Don't ask me. I don't see shit.
Right. Well,
I have very bad eyes.
if it is information that you seek, then you can go to you can probably talk to the council. They may be able to assist you in some matters. Otherwise, just keep away from defacing property.
Easy enough. If you do need to find us, because we are decent at solving problems, you can probably find us under the name the Menagerie as a group, or Durlek Dragonhammer.
I see. So you are adventurers.
We
Yes!
are sponsored, if it helps, by Kingdom.
Well,
We are not.
Ray Shadowland.
We are not here to solve every single town's problem. We don't even know if they have a problem.
Do you guys have a problem?
Don't ask them
not that I can think of, but
Okay.
if you were sent here by the kingdom, you may wish to speak to Karjik first.
Okay, are they part of the council or a separate thing?
They are the head council member.
Perfect, Karjik, the head council.
Hooray!
Someone write that down.
I don't have anything.
Go ahead.
I don't have
Write
anything.
down what?
I gave you a
I'm trying
pencil.
to keep up.
Karjik.
This guy is-
he's the
Is
head-
everyone else
head
just staying back, or
council.
are they coming to us?
Akajik? How do you spell that?
Karjik. Karjeek.
Make it 5 minutes before we make you come up with a name. Actually,
What is it?
we didn't ask you
I
all
was
the
that
time.
was on me.
Does this fountain actually look like a fountain, or does it look like more of like a body of water down the ground?
No, it is a built fountain. It is made out of sandstone.
So it does look like an actual fountain.
Yes.
Okay, so
it looks to be cut.
okay.
Yes, it looks to be cut by a mason.
All right. Just making sure.
Oh yeah, by the way, I totally forgot. My armor and clothes look weird as hell. I had to tailor them to compensate for my lack of limbs, so it's obvious that I don't have one.
You are released from your globe of force.
By the way,
So Sweetie Bird plucks out a feather and just hands it nicely to the guard.
Sora goes up to Sweetie Bird. Sweetie Bird, first, are you okay?
She's up at the hand feather.
Sweetie Bird looks a bit confused and looks at her hands. I think so.
Second, while we are in the city, one of us is going to be with you, so no wandering off, so the guards don't come and try to arrest you again, okay?
Sweetie Bird kind of says okay, but like in a way where you can't tell if it's authentic or not because it's someone else's voice.
Can I try and do an insight
Can you
check?
truly? Can you truly?
check? You make either perception or a persuasion or a deception check, whichever one applies here.
Ah, shit.
Can we really
One.
tell the difference between a recording?
I mean, technically speaking,
That's the
In bird facial expressions, maybe.
that
True.
is yeah, I was about to say it
Beak?
is technically possible.
Her eyes? I don't know.
That one.
Wait, do I
Oh,
have proficiency to...
you know what? As long as I
Only
can
if
roll one.
you're proficient in insight.
So
Which I am not.
So you
Right.
just gotta add your regular insight modifier,
Deception.
which looks like a negative.
If it's plus anything, it'd be
That's okay.
plus 3.
Well, I mean,
Nat ones
it's
don't
nat one,
matter.
so, yep.
What? Not ones don't matter?
Yeah.
Wait,
No,
you
Well, in skill checks,
I'm
they
in
do.
that one.
Wait,
Nat
rolled
one,
a-
but
you
plus-
rolled a nat 1?
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's great because I rolled a 4 and I have a -1, so it's a 3.
it's close. The razor's edge.
I totally thought I was gonna fail that.
That's perfectly fine.
That's fine.
So I mean, hey, she just rolled worse.
Okay, so?
So you look at her and she speaks, and there's a slight twitch in her eye that you at first you think, that might just be Sweetie Bird, but then like you see her eyes start darting everywhere, and you're like, she's trying to be crafty.
So
Oh, no.
Sora, she goes like, Sweetie Bird, I'm not doing this. Sweetie Bird, please look at me.
Sweetie Bird has a hard time making eye contact.
Oh yeah, one eye.
Sweetie Bird, I'm not.
Sweetie Bird's like face is facing towards you, but her eyes are just like looking in a direction where there's nothing.
Sweetie Bird, I need you to hear my words. I am not doing this to punish you. This is to keep you safe while we are in the city. Okay? If you pull something like this again, you might get arrested. They might hurt you, and I don't want that to happen. Okay?
Sweetie Bird's been arrested before. Sweetie Bird will be fine.
Did you say that?
Yes, I said that in character.
But we have a mission here, and I don't want you to get arrested. So at least while we are in the city, can you behave and at least let one of us stay with you? And once we leave the city, you're off the hook.
Sweetie Bird reluctantly agrees. That sounds like an okay idea.
Thank you.
So she says, fine.
So who's gonna watch Sweetie Bird?
Sweetie Bird doesn't need babysitter.
How about a buddy?
That is worse than babysitter. That is lying about babysitter.
Well,
Oh, come now. It could be fun. I could teach you more tricks with this, and I present the thieves' tools.
Sweetie Bird, that definitely is intriguing.
That was
all
the.
right. Well,
that
then
is
for now,
the.
Durlek will
was it
be
easy?
Sweetie
No,
Bird's
that was the.
For
That was
now.
our neighbor with their what's it called, washing machine.
Oh.
Oh.
They're outside washing machines.
What?
Their washing machine, they tend to load large loads that the washing machine starts to start breaking itself.
I have seen the video
Oh, yeah,
of
does
the
that
man
thing where it
who
goes
goes,
tuk, tuk,
if the door closes, the machine must wash it, you know the man? The man whose wife, he constantly putting her on blast for things.
And it wasn't even.
You know what he's supposed to wash? Because she broke the other one.
Well,
That guy? Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Could I have been?
Better.
Could I have been just dancing in front of the guards and while they're talking the whole time,
No, I don't have the list. You never gave it to
just
me.
like to entertain?
I'm
Hello?
sure I sent it.
You never sent it to me.
What?
I know the boat's in there.
Alright,
the
so
jars
let's reconvene. So what did you guys want to start heading to the council, or did you guys want to explore the city a bit more?
I guess we'll just, I mean, if it's cool with everybody else, we'll just start making our way to the council.
Council, all right,
To the guy.
I would like to see this council, yes.
sure.
What's his name again?
You guys kind of ask where the council would be, and it seems to be with the most central building. It seems to be a very it looks almost like a large mosque. In the center of the building, or in the center of the city. It has a large dome, along with a quite a long tower at the top of it, and it is made specifically from a red sandstone. You walk up and there and there is the stone steps that will lead you up to the council, or to what seems to be the council chambers. You guys walk up them?
Yes.
I'd hope to.
You guys walk.
Is it
walk
dangerous?
Like, is there any? There's no one impeding us right now.
At the moment, there were two guards, but they look at you and they're not really there to impede you. They're more there to just kind of keep the peace and make sure that nothing shady happens. You guys seem to. It seems that there's anyone can really walk into the council as long. But
The building, at least.
But there are guards stationed along the way.
What a very easy way to get assassinated. Let's go.
These are like
they don't make you check your
they're made of stone, right? Or they made of wood? These steps.
I'm sorry. These are made of stone.
Oh, okay. I'm not worried about that.
These are stone steps.
Nice to meet you, right?
Please don't tell me you're gonna lose control and try to chip away the wood. If
No!
there's wood.
Wasn't it to take a stair?
It's like you just started
You tried to take a side of a bed stool.
Just hacking at it.
That can be fair.
It was an accident. That bed piece was an accident. I was thrown.
Yeah, right. Oh, jeez.
I just made that up. Kind of.
All right. So you guys walk up to the to the council chamber, and you open up the door, which opens up into a large central area. It seems that there is in front of you are sitting about 10 feet up there are 5 specific members currently in a small arc, and you have to walk up to a small podium in order to address them. There's currently someone there at the moment. They're currently reading off what seems to be a petition for specific for their specific needs at the moment.
So there's someone at the podium.
Yes, currently.
Okay.
So
We're in line?
In what?
Racing in line?
There is currently no one else there. Other
Besides
than
the
him. So yeah. So it seems that this is either ending around their time. They're currently still dealing with this.
Like
with this
Cusco's new group.
Yeah.
Okay, so if when it's our turn, what exactly should we ask?
What was the guy's name again?
Durlek, do you want to speak with the council on our behalf?
Yeah, talk to Karhim.
I sure may.
Alright
I
then.
believe I know what to say.
Alright then. So,
Yeah.
Durlek will speak.
Sure, sounds good.
Okay then.
You guys kind of wait for your turn while the guy at the podium is currently still talking. Eventually he's turned down from which would to his behest, but he storms out. You guys are ushered forward, and you guys walk towards the middle. Do all of you guys go up or is it specifically just Durlek that walks up?
I think we should just send Durlek in if everyone else is okay with
I don't
that.
want to stand
or-
on one podium all together.
Yeah, I think that'd be
Yeah.
awkward.
We will be
Oh,
supportive nearby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Unless the podium made of wood, I'll take.
So like right before.
my goodness.
I was going to say so there's the podium itself where Durlek can stand. Did you guys want to stand like an arc
Yes.
behind him, or
I
do
was
you guys
gonna
want to stand
say,
away?
yeah, let's do it like an
Okay.
arc sort of thing.
Sounds good. So you guys start walking forward, and then and everyone else kind of stops short, but Durlek walks up to the podium and presents himself.
I'm a little
How
short.
subtly could I give him guidance?
You can give him it at any time. However, I will make a wisdom save.
Okay, what? No, okay. I was expecting sleight of hand.
Wait, while he's speaking, when I get to the position, when he's speaking, can I like try pulling out 2 pieces of wood and try to carve him on the podium, like destruct a mural of him to the podium?
I mean, it's gonna take you a little while. Go ahead and roll what's it called, a carving check.
Yeah.
How fast? Like you can attempt to make this, but it's probably not gonna take you. It's gonna take you quite some time.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't like either 2 or make it twice or make 1. Do I only have enough time to make 1?
Yeah, you might not even have enough time to make 1.
Okay, so I'll just roll 1 attempt.
Oh, that is fantastic.
You think so?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh no! It blew up. That's a nat 1.
All right, so
Blew up.
Second nat one? Is that a sign of things to
You're
come?
kind of
My wood.
trying to work at it,
I know this
and
one's
as you pull up the wood and you're trying to like kind of carve
They
into
are
it,
rather tiny, aren't they?
you accidentally snap the wood. You're like, you attempt it again in the larger of the pieces, and as you're carving, just it keeps chipping away, and it's not working out today.
You know what? That's not bad at all.
Oh! Out my game. Keep it for
That is-
firewood.
that is
Keep it for
Fantastic. The stonework and the bird.
Keep it for
Oh,
firewood.
I pretty much go to Jangle and just like gently nudge him. Jangle, maybe we shouldn't do something like this in front of the council, please.
There is a very specific reason for
It's not working
this
anyway.
wisdom save, so.
You want some shavings?
16.
Okay.
Plus,
I'm fine, thank you.
I think it's a save.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Just take note. You're planning to cast a spell in the middle of in the middle of a highly guarded chamber that might not be the most unless you can do it very subtly. This is probably not a very good idea because this is in the High Council chamber.
Oh, son of a bitch. Voice
So-
of semantics.
We all know that Nero's middle name is subtle.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
So-
like, I wish I could disguise this as like prestidigitation, so I was like cleaning something off of him.
It's voice
So
of semantics.
you could try, but it may not end well if you are caught.
And is this basically
Wait, you were
just
trying
Angel
to
that's
you were trying to do
saying-
what
Essentially,
exactly?
so he
Need a vibe check.
like
You need self.
in his head he's like, yeah, I could probably do that, and his angel's like,
He needed
What
to
is that
do a
thing
stealth
you're
roll,
trying to
right?
do?
Before he does
He's
it.
trying to-
It would either be a stealth roll or sleight of hand or something or other.
Yeah, because it is semantic, so
Yeah.
maybe sleight of hand it.
Yeah. So Durlek,
Yeah, I'm good, I'm good.
you walk up to the podium and you present yourself.
But you have roll and right.
State your name, your business, your residence,
So if they
and
have roll,
and your business of being here.
You're always roll.
Honorable Council,
That type
a
of
pleasure
thing,
to
you
meet
end
you.
up low.
I am Durlek Dragonhammer.
That's yours.
Our business here is simply to obtain more information and potentially travel to the Shattered Plains.
Your residence.
We are travelers. We do not reside here.
I see. Mercenaries.
Adventurers.
All right. Were you sent by anyone?
We come here on behalf of the Kingdom of Kalnax and my home, Thin Goram.
What business do they have here?
Caught in war. Hard times befall them. We only wish to lighten their burden.
They wish for our aid.
No, not necessarily. They have sent us simply to dispatch their enemies in a behind-the-lines sort of way. Us traveling to the Shattered Plains will certainly achieve that objective.
When you say the Shattered Plains, what do you speak of?
I would like to recall it's a dwarven story, right?
Yes, it is a dwarven fairy tale.
So I'll explain
Ew.
the dwarven fairy tale.
You speak of this. You speak of the Shattered Plains as best you know, and you essentially say, "This is I speak of the land in which I speak of which the land that was ruled by Mateus, the Emerald King, that held power for over a decade, and that disappeared into what is now considered the Shattered Plains. You only know of that your father told you about the gulf that is now that was once was apparently once a city, but now it has become nothing more than a large.
I'll sprinkle in there that, Thangra's my sister, Queen of Thingodam,
Okay.
Prince, all that.
Sure.
If hopefully that'll gain points. Who
Sure.
knows?
Sweet video.
You speak of a land from a fairy tale, and you believe us to have information about it.
Correct.
And your sister was the one who spoke of this?
Yes.
Can I ask Elto? Can I ask you for your notes on what happened in the city, the coastal city, when we went to the other plane and all that?
Okay then.
Me and Nero was going to ask Elto for his notes on what happened there.
So if you're planning to speak, you might you may have to interject in a certain way because at the moment
That's why I'm grabbing the notes.
Sounds good. Okay. You guys can do that while I speak.
That's in Macau, by the way. That coastal city.
I'm getting the notes so I can remember this shit.
And
Just let me know. Let me know what you want specifically.
This dwarven queen, you said. She speaks of a gateway here. You said.
Yes.
I know not of this gateway, but I have heard of this Mateus. Funny enough, we have a celebration for his I guess you could say his downfall every year.
Is Mateus in the story? He's the one that.
Yes, Mateus is known as the Emerald King. He is the ruler of what was the kingdom that became the Shattered Plains.
Gotcha. Because he left his community.
Correct.
Right? Okay, all that. Yes, I remember now. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you.
No, you're good. if you wish, you can take part in the in celebration. Maybe you can find some more information there. But otherwise, I don't believe we have anything. Councilwoman Kyla, do you have any say in the matter?
Is this a car?
Karjik that is speaking. Kyla is he speaks to Kyla now, which is to his right. There has been rumors before that we've heard of dealing with some planes of shadow, but never something along those lines of something a fairy tale. However, we did get something interesting, at least for the prize pool of the arena of Mateus.
Oh no.
Apparently, there is the Emerald of Control is what they called it. I believe it is simply just a title for this, but to mock the king for. But if you wish, there is it is the prize of the arena.
Of the arena. This celebration is a gladiatorial fight, then?
Ah, yes. You are not aware of our customs, then, I suppose.
No, this is my first time here.
Ah, well, then welcome to our city. This is going to be a small. We have a show of sorts. Everyone is allowed to join. One-on-one combat throughout. It is you are and through a tournament of sorts. Once you become the winner, you are granted a large prize. Typically one from our choosing, but sometimes if special occasions occur, you may gain some different favors or something else. But most everything is settled through the gladiatorial it seems that this is our custom, but it seems it seems to me that Kyla has said that we have a special prize this year. If you wish, you can learn something about that through there. We also have the ability. Or I can do what I can for my sake and my knowledge. Karilla, do you have anything else to add on? I have a bit of histories when it comes to the planes, but most of them, again, they're really lost to more, not lost per se, more, they are simply stories for children. It's a moral story to, not be as greedy as one must be, so that way you can gain favor with the gods. Well, that's unfortunate. We do not have as much information as you would like, but that is what we have. If you wish to learn more, you are welcome to explore the city. Talk to some of the locals. Maybe explore the library. Otherwise, you are able to go through the and enter into our tournament. You must of course register yourselves. But other than that, of course, that is what can be done.
Then this tournament, when does it start?
In 2 days' time.
I'm gonna look back at my party members. Are some of them
Sweetie
excited?
Bird's just like,
Sora's
I just know.
And what does Elto and Belle think? Because I don't know their expressions.
Belle
If
is...
anything else. Oh,
go
sorry.
ahead. No, go.
It's like, what does Durlek see in terms of mentioning a tournament?
Jangles is also like, no.
Some
If anything, Elto is just kind of perplexed. Like, he isn't eager, but he is like deep in thought.
Oh no. The pond.
How does Belle feel? What is she? What
Belle
do we see from her?
is a bit. I wouldn't say she's excited for it. She's not much of a fighter. However, she's unsure, mostly because it seems to her she's conflicted on whether or not to continue on, because this is because again, she's not much of a fighter. However, she needs the information, and she believes that this may be one of the ways to go through. Yes.
This isn't a tournament to the death, is it?
No.
We haven't asked.
Well, I mean, we have. You guys haven't asked how the tournament works out yet. But most likely not, or else the pits probably aren't just like, hey, you want to go fight? Sure. Okay.
So it's basically like a running of the bulls kind of thing.
Gladiator
But
Rome
but you guys,
gladiators were actually
again,
pretty sick.
You guys haven't asked exactly how the tournament works out yet. You guys just know that there is a tournament.
I kind of meant to ask that a character.
Oh, sure. You wish to ask this character? Give me one second. I apologize. You said there is a. You wish to know if this is a lethal combat or not?
Yes.
No. No. I highly doubt the celebration would wish for bloodshed. No. You are instead.
What's the punishment?
You are instead being going to be coated.
My air filter.
You're going to be coated with essentially a magical barrier of sorts that presents your aura. Once that is broken, you are considered fallen.
Oh, okay.
Huh? It is one-on-one combat, yes?
Of course.
And what tools are we allowed to use?
Any at your disposal. Anything that you may bring, magical or not, can be replicated and mimicked through magical means, which will, including spells. These spells will be molded in a specific way in which they will not harm the other than by breaking their aura.
Even some animals that a certain elf likes to summon.
Ooh, there is in fact that's a possibility. Your, let's say, companion, or your beasts of sort, will not be truly summoned. They will be summoned in a different form.
I see.
Like an illusion or a projection.
Huh? Thank you.
We use it training sometimes.
I will discuss with everyone our next course of action, but I appreciate
Like cinnamon.
your words.
Of course.
Council.
All five of them stand and bow, and they all sit back down.
Sweetie Bird bows back.
I bow, yeah.
Sora nods her head and
We go to
respect.
So I'll turn back to everyone. Are we ready then?
Sweetie Bird's just giddy.
You guys walk out of the council room and onto the steps.
I gotta ask, guys.
Mistletoe.
I'm not sure all of us should enter. Simply because I don't think everybody here is exactly geared for single combat.
That's a good
I,
point.
for one, do not like the idea of fighting for the entertainment of others.
I do.
Sweetie, are you any good in a one-on-one fight?
That doesn't matter. It's non-lethal.
If I
Good
fight,
point.
I guess, yeah. I
I will
suppose
only
we all
fight to
enter our
defend
arms, brother.
myself or defend those that I protect and care for, not to entertain others.
Well, we're not really there to entertain this time. We are trying to get something
trying
so
to
we
win a
can
food.
protect everybody.
My thoughts exactly.
We need the emeralds, most likely.
But I've never fought against someone one-on-one, so this would be a fun try.
You wish to participate then?
Yes.
You may wish to use
If
your
some
wild
of us
shape.
want to sit out, it's like one-on-one, right?
Yeah. You can absolutely join in join in just the crackers and watch.
Hey!
If you want to fight, sweetie, I'm all for it. Just, be ready.
Would you be willing to participate then?
It's not like she'd die.
Elto? Or Bill?
No, just...
Oh, sorry. I didn't want to interrupt.
Greatest combo.
Well, I don't think everybody needs to participate,
I
but
said they can.
if it might help, I wouldn't mind competing.
I've gone one-on-one with the monsters before.
The more of us participate, the more chance we have at winning.
You do realize the wolves end up having a pack similarity. I have to be there in front with them.
Oh, I thought they could do it themselves.
I am
Sora, I know you don't like it.
They
Well,
can.
you
I would
But
ask
when
Bell,
they're
what about you?
Opposed.
Would you want to participate
such
or
as
stay out of
your
this one?
choice to
I'm
not
entering.
and not respect it.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed, but it's going to be out of my element. I'm not really much of the violent type. I'm more of the support. But if it would help get us information, I believe increasing our odds may be the better choice. If I can
It
knock
would
out
help,
anything-
but at the same time, you shouldn't put yourself in a situation you aren't very comfortable with or would feel you're very well experienced in.
Well,
We
if
need
I
to
can
gain
knock out at
information,
least-
but not at the cost of you getting hurt.
Well, if I can knock out at least one of them, then that will. Ow.
He closed my chest.
Yeah. If I can knock out at least one of them, then that would mean that it would make it the journey for one of you maybe a little bit easier to deal with. Who knows? Maybe I might be able to do something. But that's not the matter. We need to deal with this situation at hand. So.
And we have 2 days to think it over.
Of course.
We
One
will
of them
gather as
green
much
lollipops.
information as we
Yeah.
can, perhaps even on our opponents, and then
Opponents?
come to a conclusion on who should enter.
Hold up! If we enter this tournament, won't we be fighting each other eventually?
Possibly.
That could happen.
That seems
If
like
it
fun.
does, then I guess we would just have to either one of us concede.
Grow up here, Elto.
Hey, if 2 of us are in the final bracket, that means we're guaranteed the boon we were promised.
Yep.
That's true.
And I assume that if you both concede, then you both lose.
Yeah.
That's why only one must concede.
Nobody's gonna die.
Yeah. Now, if this was to the death, I'd say give up.
Think
Otherwise,
about it. If Nero
Just
enters,
fun
you have
time.
another chance to hit him.
just yeah, give.
Or a
Fine.
training if you enter against Elto.
Speaking of which, Durlek,
That's in play.
I need a message scroll.
Speaking as Ashley, this is one of Sora's core beliefs. To only
This is one of Sora's what?
When needed.
Quirks, right?
This is this is actually one of Sora's core beliefs to only use violence and
These
to
are
only
loaded.
fight to defend herself or to defend the people that she cares about. So the idea of fighting to entertain others is very much against her core beliefs. To say that she finds it disdainful would be well, not a strong enough word for it. So,
Uh-oh, who's rolling?
Oh, what are
Sora,
you doing?
I understand that you don't want
We
to
did?
fight in this. If you want to stay out of it, you are perfectly allowed to do that. But are you alright with the few of us agree to participate?
if the others wish to participate, then that is your choice to make. I, however, will not. But
That's fine.
in the meantime, would you like some training beforehand, Elto?
Yeah, that would probably be best. I've not exactly haven't had much combat in a while.
All right. I'm not sure how much I can do for you in 2 days, but we'll see what we can do.
Hopefully it'll be enough. But something is better than nothing, after all.
Belle, I would ask for that cloak back in 2 days' time. Go ahead and keep it on you until then.
Of course. It is, technically speaking, still your gift.
Wait, is she referencing Melanie?
No, because you gave it to her.
Okay.
Yeah.
gotcha.
Did Melanie gave it to you?
No,
Okay.
she gave me something else. I bought that cloak
Yeah,
from that Faye thing and Yondu.
Yeah. The
No, it's Yakim and the other one.
Wendu.
Wendu.
Wendu is his name, and Akeem is the beast.
Yeah.
When did they come back?
What if they come back in 1 day? Well,
This is really funny, but you say I don't have close quarters, right? But I have
Pick a name for a guy in charge.
proficiency
A quartermaster.
in clubs, daggers, the long sword.
I'm thinking, yeah, okay.
oh, because you're an elf. That's why.
How do you spell that? Just
A
because
mace.
CORIN.
Sickles, short swords, short bow,
I-
scatter, sling, spear.
Or Theus.
Right, so this is
Corinthians.
because
Scimitars.
Scimitar.
the tournament in 2 days.
Curved
My new
sword.
look. I was hoping.
Oh,
this
pirate
way.
sword.
I'd like to send the
Pirate
message.
sword.
Oh yeah, it does slashing damage. Sickle, sling, spear. Spears you can
Time for
throw,
map
deal
searching.
1d6.
So I
It should be
have
exactly
Quarter staff,
25.
it's 1d.
right now I have double daggers, including my boomerang dagger.
Oh, nice.
See?
Just d4, but still better than nothing.
Hello.
If you want like the highest dealing
Are you-
damage, you can pick quarter staff, and then also.
I think I have a quarterstaff with the movable rod,
Oh,
It's very
or the and then I have the branch of Leanne, which has 2 extra spells on it, including magic missile.
Oh, and guys,
Yeah.
this will be important to try and remember. Shillelagh.
Yeah,
I was
she's
thinking about that.
with
Yeah.
her
I was gonna end up
rod.
doing it
Huh?
because I was gonna have that one on my.
Is that what you say that?
Yeah, Shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
well,
Yeah,
yeah,
Shillelagh.
that's what I was
I
gonna say.
literally have the branch of Leanne and my the movable rod on my back, and then I have double daggers, and then I can make a nice knife.
What are we doing?
By the way, are
You
you
gotta lick.
entering?
You gotta lick and he's like,
Of course,
We
have to increase our odds.
you've created a monster.
So is it the only ones not entering is me and Sora?
You don't want to participate, Jangle.
Thank you.
No.
I
Rather not.
think our little battle in the
I feel
ocean
weird.
gave him all the arena fighting he wanted for a while.
He's scary.
Actually,
I was in
Nero-
that arena with him. It was scary.
Actually,
God.
Nero, considering that you have a lack of combat experience with your current condition, I don't think you should participate either.
Who?
Elto, I'm going to kick your ass. Now enter the tournament, boy.
Oh, you.
I would consider that a threat, but at the same time, I'm more concerned with your well-being.
Give me your best shot, you twinker.
Elto.
You receive back. Understood. There are some members already in the town of which you speak. I shall send the equipment via gate at the base of operations.
And I can reply for free.
No, because that is his reply.
Oh, I sent the message, he replied.
Yes.
I got it. First time I
Elto,
sent a message, but yeah.
Yeah.
your intentions are good. However, you forget that Nero is a moron.
Michael.
I am a moron, jackass idiot. Thank you.
But what was he saying?
forgot I had
Saying he
time for
shouldn't
it.
enter?
Yeah, because he doesn't have an
This
arm.
is a little weird.
Oh, he's saying
Technically,
that
I'm
he
saying
shouldn't enter.
because he doesn't have much experience fighting with one arm.
He'll be
Yeah.
fine. He can't die.
Boy, I'm gonna kick your ass with one arm and
Can't
another.
die. Didn't he already almost die with the Kuatoa?
I mean, in the tournament, he can't die in the tournament.
He didn't fight against the Kuatoa.
This is why we have 2 days to train under Sora.
See, that's what I'm
As she
saying. He
said.
gets some experience, safe experience with his
You
one
want me
arm.
to train all of you now.
No, I am going to do something else.
I think Durlek's got this.
I gotta find
Zephra,
something.
I'm entering for fun.
Yeah, and also, you
And you're
and
entering.
Elto will probably be doing more physical martial training.
Elto!
That's not exactly what you're looking for.
I don't believe I'll be
What the heck? Why are you pointing at me like that?
So I'm asking if you're entering.
Well, you need to be there.
Oh
for
yes,
that.
of course, Elto's entering.
Tries hard.
Yay! I'm not.
It's weird, but I know if
Yeah,
you're here, I'll put
I confirm that.
Hey, Jonathan, what's your
Like,
strength
get up in
stat?
the corner, just be
My strength max?
Hey, Belle.
Strength stat.
Is Nero bugging you?
My strength is 16 plus 3.
Especially one armed.
The +3 is your modifier, so 16
good
is your
point.
score.
Oh, okay then. What? 16 then.
Every time I make a perception roll, I want to make it with this.
And what's your
My versus
dexterity
is a
score?
+3.
My dexterity score is 14.
Every time I make an active
14?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Just wondering.
roll, his AC is 14.
No, that's his dex score.
Oh, thank God. I thought a fighter with an AC of 14 is a little low.
Well then, let us go find lodging,
My
and then
AC is
we will
14.
I said
run
fighter.
some more errands, shall we?
For a fighter.
With
You're druid. It's okay.
It's like if I had an AC
You
of 14.
you kind of look around and start kind of perusing the town for what seems to be lodging of sorts. There seems to be a large inn that is currently taking in some people.
Actually,
Yeah.
here's a question.
Yes.
Is there an inn, tavern, any sort of lodging that would have a training ground? Maybe something public or just something near the outskirts?
There would be.
Actually,
Yeah, like the arena itself.
Yeah. So there is an area by the actual gladiatorial pit itself.
Yes.
There is a small inn there. That's it's a little bit more ramshackle, but you walk in and turns around at the end at the what's it called, desk. Is a large burly man with that's currently working on a he's currently tinkering with something at the moment.
Tinkering.
I'll be with you in a moment.
We're inside the place right now.
Yeah, you guys walked over to that place, and he's currently tinkering. And please stop that while I'm doing this. It takes quite some focus.
What are you doing?
I am working. Give me a moment. I will be with you.
Jangle, please leave him be, please.
You kind of observe what he's doing, and you overlook. At first, it doesn't seem like there's a ton. However, you start to almost recognize a bit of the mechanics. He's building a trigger.
Oh no, he's a gunman.
Oh, you know what?
Those who can.
Because you said he was.
Those who can.
Yeah.
Wait, are we at a training facility or a lodge area?
You are at essentially this is the so there was the nicer inn which you got that I stated before. However, this is the inn that also doubles as essentially a training grounds as a essentially.
Oh my god.
So he's currently tinkering with this trigger at the moment, and there's a couple of small mechanics that you didn't notice before, but there are small cogs within the device itself and he's almost very very slightly taking a tiny spring and just ever so slightly bringing it around one of the mechanics that'll hold the trigger. He places it on. Perfect.
What is it?
This is a prototype for one of our newer weapons. Something that we got from a blueprint of sorts that we got from the east.
Oh, like a gun thing? Or what do they call those things?
I believe they called it a pistol.
Pistol.
Fascinating.
I kind of want.
This is still in prototype stages. I have not even completed the entirety of it.
Oh gee, I'm just thinking I can't really use bows and crossbows really.
You can use a hand crossbow.
That's true.
It's true. I hadn't thought about that.
Gentlemen,
Don't you have one like this?
Sorry. Yes.
hold on. You can talk shop after this.
Fair enough.
May we have 8 rooms?
Ooh,
Or
Wait, is it 8?
do
We're
you?
fine to share, aren't we?
Yes, we can share. 4 rooms then, double beds.
We have plenty of lodgings, especially for the event that you guys most likely are here for, correct?
Kind of.
Yeah.
My blood is hot for battle.
I figured you all look like the type. Well,
How about a soup warm?
let's see. Do you wish for scattered rooms or rooms all next together?
What's more
Sit next to
convenient?
each other.
Of course. He pulls off a large slab off the wall and hands you what looks to be a brick.
I don't understand.
Down that hallway, you'll find the hole essentially that fits into. Once you find it, you'll find 4 rooms.
We only need one?
Yes.
Thank
Ooh.
you. And how much would this run us?
Depending on how long you stay and how much you trash the place, it'll be we'll run up the tab then.
I see. Thank you.
Hello.
I don't mean to be rude, but we should have probably asked for a wide estimate just so we know now if we can afford it.
Well, I will say this: as long as you are respectful and not destroying my wonderful training grounds, you guys should run up about a 3 gold tab. However, if you guys
That's
are,
what paperwork I get you.
if you guys decide to, oh, I don't know, fireball it for the millionth time that I've had to deal with that.
Oh, yeah, none of us can do that. You're good.
So is any one of you a pyrotechnic?
No, actually, that's that one. I don't set shit on fire. It's just not. I'm her.
Please, for the love of Christ.
I have water spells today.
Okay. He will still look over at you.
He says for the love of Christ?
No.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Love a qual.
No.
My man.
That's for the Christmas night.
Please, for the love of everything, do not use any pyrotechnics in my facility. You can use it in the arena, just not here. I've had to buy so many more planks and other materials.
Extras?
I can magically fix whatever I break if that's the thing.
Well, as long as it's in the same shape, if not better than it was before, I will not charge you any money.
And if you want to make any, if you want anything added, carved, or upgraded, we could probably do that.
I can do that.
Well, I will pay you a fee if I need that service.
Oh, good.
Yay.
Do we need to sign anything, like our names or nothing?
Well, he's got the brick.
We must register, yes, but that
Brick,
would not
okay.
be here.
Okay, sorry. I was just checking the register with the brick.
Yeah, you'll understand when you get to the room.
It's magic, isn't it?
Of course.
Yes.
Magic brick.
Magic brick, dude.
Well, allow us to go forward.
Wait, can I I'm gonna hold back for a bit while they're walking.
Sure.
As soon as I sense he's not following, I'm like,
I just want to ask him something really quick. You guys are just on the way out.
So you guys are walking through the hallway. Jangle kind of starts to lag behind a little bit, but you guys don't fully notice that. As you're walking.
perception check, do I notice?
One second. As you guys are walking forward,
I'm not trying to be secretive.
You're kind of like measuring your brick to the wall, and some of it seems to be like differently carved in some ways. You're like, oh, that's kind of weird. But then you find a brick about the same look as yours.
I can spot it because I'm a dwarf with
Yes.
stone cut. No, I'm kidding.
You
my goodness.
you
You're a
place
thieving dwarf.
the brick onto the wall itself, and at first it doesn't seem like it wants to fit, but then all of a sudden the wall glows with a small golden area, and the brick itself glows green. Your hand starts to burn just a touch. Not enough to where you would release it,
Okay.
but to the point where you're like, huh, this is kind of a hot stone, and
Kind of reminds me of Bell's rope.
What?
all you hear, you're the only one who hears it in your head. State your name.
Oh.
I'll say it out loud. Durlek Dragonhammer.
Acknowledged. The brick itself slams into slides into the wall, and to your right, a large door opens. You are able to now go into the room.
And it's 4 rooms now.
This is like a whole.
It seems to be a portal.
Ah.
Oh. 2 full rooms.
Let me go first.
You walk in, and there seems to be 4 pathways now.
Oh.
It's safe. Come on.
You all walk into to the
Not me.
except you. You all walk in, and into each of them there seems to be 2 handprints on the wall that and you have an idea that this is probably saying that you need to register yourselves.
Nice.
Oh shoot.
Sweetie bird, I was given responsibility of you. Are you okay with rooming with me then?
Okay.
Place your hand right there.
Sweetie Bird places her clawed fingers on it.
Your talent, my bad.
Both of your hands touch the wall and the or this ethereal wall, and the wall itself turns a light blue and glows
Registered.
for a moment, and then the door opens. You now have a room. This room has just about everything that you need. And if you need anything else, which
Who am I
that is, I should say anything simple. such as like
Anything I want?
Yeah.
How about 1,000,000 gold?
No.
Dang it!
But if you
Circus is tired of that joke.
but if you need something like a forge of sorts, then you can almost imagine a forge coming up, and it does in fact pop up.
Bet you ready to give me expertise in carving now.
It's like the room of fire.
I'm gonna learn.
So just about anything that you need is it can come up, but as soon as you no longer need it, it fades back into the ground.
That is very interesting. Did you all see that? What? Where is Jangle and Nero?
Only you two are in the room.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Can we not all go in?
So you guys can go into the portal. However,
It's split up.
only those two can go into the registered room because they are the ones who are registered.
So it's like we go in and there's a lobby and then there's rooms to the side.
So you go in. There are 4 pathways. Each holds to a door. Each doorway has two handprints on the wall.
Okay. So I assume we all follow them into the hallway.
Yes.
I'm not.
But so as for you two,
Yeah, because I'm not leaving him alone.
yeah. As for you two, you're walking towards the hallway itself. But then you kind of notice Jangle heading back. But I'll get to you in a minute. Jangle.
Oh yeah, I was gonna stay by. Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Do you know of any like map makers or map sellers in town?
A few, I believe. You'll have to go to the map guild, the map makers guild.
Is that nearby?
Not near per se. It's on the eastern. It's on the western part of town.
Okay.
Look for the big telescope.
Okay, telescope. Also, have you heard anything about the Shattered Plains before?
The dwarven story.
Yeah. Is there any places that sell like stories about it at all? Anything?
I mean, you could probably check out the library of sorts. There's, I mean, if you want to buy a book from it, and you can go to one of the scribes. He most likely has one of the tales.
Okay. Are those nearby or are those kind of far?
The scribe will probably be on the eastern end of the town. You'll find the library on the eastern end as well.
Okay. So telescope eastern end.
Eastern end, and then it's to
Western.
the western side for the telescope.
All right. Thank you.
Yep, no problem, the little child.
I'm not a child.
Oh, it's a nice one.
Jangle, I feel like
Please.
some shit.
600 about.
There we go. Elves are weird, man. I gave up on guessing their ages a long time ago.
Where are you? You're not going to the room?
And maybe when attended, no.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You guys walk over to and see you see your party completely gone. And for a moment, you kind of panic. You're like, where the hell did they go?
They abandoned us.
And then you realize that there is a large blue portal on your left side. That the brick and there is a brick button that is in the shape of what was given to Durlek. That is currently glowing gold at the moment.
Magic brick.
You guys walk through the portal, and sure enough, there's a four pathway, each holding to a door.
Who's registering each one? Is there only one left for us both, or everybody kind of separated?
So far, it looks like Durlek and Sweetbird have shacked up in one. No one else has specifically said who else is waiting.
So let them decide first before we can get our rooms. So what's going on with you guys?
I'm just gonna see the first open room and go into it.
Right. You walk over to the one directly next to Durlek's room. You place your hand on the door, and the door opens. As you walk in, again, it's kind of like a basic room for a moment. But if you need to imagine anything else, or if you require anything else, it can almost be created for you in the space.
Okay.
I wonder if I want to imagine like an apothecary.
Sure.
Ooh.
You kind of, in your head you're kind of thinking, this room would be nicer if it had an apothecary. As you speak that in your mind, it starts to raise from the ground, almost in your image, what comes out of the ground?
Shells and shells of dry herbs and berries and sticks and branches. Anything that you could use to make spells or potions.
A large in about a 10 by 10 area. There's essentially a small staircase leading downwards into a couple cabinets of and shelves of various spices, various different ingredients and such, and other chemical as well as medical herbs are there, along with bits and bobs of random pieces. Just kind of make you feel at home. You are not able to create just random spells and such, or a random potions and such here. However, anything basic is almost suited to your need.
So who's going next? I know it's not us.
Bell?
I wonder if this
Wait,
is
so
the
what-
herbs.
I would like to, as soon as...
Out of curiosity, can everyone else see what Zephra created?
I'm sorry, hang on. So everyone's talking at once. I believe you asked if everyone can see what is being created.
Yeah, I was wondering if everyone could see what Zephra just saw in her mind and if it was shown in her room.
You're in the room.
No, because you are not. Unless you are registered in that room, you are. Essentially, the door opens. She walks in, and then she walks in through this pathway, and everything goes white. You are unless you are in the room, like registered into the room, you are not able to see what is happening in that room.
Oh.
So.
Sora goes up and places her hand on to register into an empty room.
Into an empty room. Yes. Okay. So you walk over to the third door, and you place your hand on the door. The door opens up and again leads you into a basic cabin room, but can be changed in whatever you wish.
Sora thinks to herself, I wish it'd be nice if I had a workbench to clean my tools and maybe a whetstone or a grinding stone to sharpen my tools, something to take care of her tools now that she's had a chance to sit,
Sure.
relax.
As you think, this place is nice, but I wish I had a workbench and a grindstone. You say that, and you look to your left as a whetstone almost erupts from the ground and places itself along with a workbench with the tools to match. Pretty much anything that you require that would be there with the tongs, the hammer, and a small furnace.
Nice.
Who is next?
That would be either you two, Bell, you
them.
two, yeah, you two, or Elto.
I mean, we're not there.
Okay.
We're late.
Honestly, wait, so it's Nero. Okay, so Durlek and Sweetbird, obviously, Sora and Zephra. So it's only Nero, Jangle,
You and Elto.
yeah.
And there's one empty room.
Yeah, there's one empty room.
All three are full.
One of them is being taken by. One of them is completely full with Durlek and Sweetybird. One of them is half full with Zephra. One of them is half full with Sora. And there is one fully empty room left.
And you
Bell,
saw where they went.
Bell, considering that Zephra has a little bit more expertise in magic, I think it would probably be best if you roomed with her. At least so that way you can possibly find more spells or anything to prepare.
I wanted to go for someone.
So I see. So you are attempting to throw me to a different woman, I suppose.
I just don't think it should be right for me to be with you. I prefer to be outside of your room and simply watch over you, not necessarily be in the
I would
same
like to
room.
then I will grab Elto by the collar and drag him towards the edge of the room. Come on, boy. We got work to do.
Oh no!
Hey, you're dragging him where?
Okay, Elto is consistently resisting this. I am not being your roommate.
Hold on. Bell hears that and starts to laugh. Oh, I thought we had something special, but I suppose if that's what you wish.
Would you stop? Why is this a thing?
Hey, to be fair, this time is actually her speaking this shit.
Yeah.
She laughs in jest and says, "That's fine. You go off and have your fun." And she leaves and registers herself in Zephra's
It's a
room.
flavor.
So he's with? Are you rooming with?
So wait a minute. I thought that Nero was gonna room with Jangle.
No, he took Elto.
I'm dragging Elto to the empty room.
No.
Apparently, Elto and Nero are
going in
You
the
said that you were gonna leave Jangle unsupervised.
I will say this: if you are going to do this, and if he does not want to, you will have to essentially force him to register into that room, which means it will be a contested strength check.
I would like you just going to intimidate the shit out of him.
I mean, you can try.
I would like to try and intimidate the shit out of him.
All right, go ahead.
Oh my god.
Intimidation.
No.
The charisma.
This is not a roll. This is you two talking to each other.
I've got no room to roll right now. We're good. I got you. I was just sitting up. Oh, because the mic's somewhere over here.
Yeah.
There it is.
He can't see you either. It's unfortunate.
He don't need to
This
see.
is gonna be a thing. This is gonna be a thing.
Now listen, Elto. You have two choices here. You can either step into a room with Sora, or you can step into a room with me. Who do you think's giving you better odds of survival here?
Well, let's see. I'm dealing with a man who thinks he's invincible with one arm, and a Dragonborn who potentially will put me to death in her sleep if I anger her. I think I'll go with the Dragonborn.
Wise choice.
Why? You know she wants to put you through hell. What? I just need you to dodge.
I'm good. And knowing your behavior, I'm not exactly prone to believing I want to be woken up in the middle of the night.
Middle of the night? We're not sleeping in these rooms, we're training in them.
No, these are
This
rooms
is also a room sleep.
Oh,
We're
it's
in.
both?
Yeah.
This is an
This
inn.
is
Yeah.
in, and they have a training ground.
How about
I thought
this?
these were magical training grounds.
Nope.
How about this? How about I room with Elto, and then you guys can choose the two rooms.
Can we enter another room if we're not
I
registered?
think that would be a good idea
No.
for Nero and Sora to be together. That would not be a good idea.
So
Just tell her where Zephra
currently
is.
there are two full rooms. There's
Oh yeah, I get
Yeah,
that.
so-
I
so
didn't
the-
know if there was like permission to enter.
no. Not unless you speak to the owner of the said room.
All right,
Is Belle
fine.
with me?
Bell is with you. Yes.
Okay.
Then I
Oh,
guess
she
I do
went
it.
with-
Then I
oh.
guess I'd do it up with Jangle because I thought these were training rooms and we had separate rooms to sleep in.
Oh,
These are lodging rooms.
that's a good point, Elto. Okay, I'll go with Nero.
Okay. Gee.
was
What,
training.
we thought this was going to be
These
like
are
a
lodging
little
rooms.
fight in the middle of the
Training
hallway
rooms.
trying to force me into the
Are they
room.
both?
It can be both, but as of right now, this is a lodging room. You can create a small arena inside of your room if that is what you wish. But there is also actual training grounds on the other side where you can meet the others who are training at the moment.
All right. Then let's see. Jangle, what do you want your for the room to look like?
Wait, I'm saying bye to Elton.
So,
Bye, Elto. Have fun with Sora.
thanks, and good luck with Nero.
I've lived with him for a while. So
Yeah.
it's fine.
We've been together for like 2 years now.
Yep.
It's fine.
Yeah,
used to it.
that makes you perfect roommates.
I'll find you later, boy.
We'll see.
Sleep well.
I lift Jangle up
Pretty
underneath
much
the handprint.
So wait, can Elto see inside the room or anybody,
No.
or is it just like a blank
Nope. Nope. It is complete. It is a completely blank door at the moment. You can't even jiggle the door open until but once you place your hand on the door or on the handprint, the door opens up and is currently a white screen. As soon as you walk through, you step into the room with Sora.
I don't know about that. That was
Actually, that's the thing. Elto doesn't go into the room with Sora.
Hold on. Hold on. Everyone stop.
The moment he steps in, can he be see Sora using like the grindstone to like sharpen either her axe or her like a short sword?
No.
Sure. Elto, you were saying something?
I was gonna say, Elto doesn't necessarily go into the room. If anything, he just pretty much just stands there awkwardly for a second as he just approaches Sora's door and then just sits outside by the door. He doesn't go in. He just like sits outside.
Interesting. All right, fair enough. You two were saying something?
Oh, we were talking about something else entirely.
Gotcha. Okay.
Go in!
I like so one of the main reasons why I want to try to keep the level down a little bit, or at least when it comes to like the noise pollution, is because then one, I can't hear anything, and two, it also makes it kind of confusing to get everything set because I have no idea what's going on.
Sorry about that, Michael.
No worries. No, it's kind of everything. It's kind of everything. So, Sweetie Bird, you said you wanted to do something.
Oh no, I was gonna ask what level will be 7.
Yes, you two are level 7 at the moment.
Yep.
Which is kind of insane. Now, I
Can I
think
get a
about
player's number?
it. Sure.
Do we level up now?
Question? I got a digital here.
Can I level up again?
Oh, no, I'm
No,
looking
you
for
are
the-
not. You are not level up again. Like so fucking soon. Good lord.
I talked to a man though.
It does not matter. You haven't. You're. Oh yes, I talked to a random person. I talked to a
10
random
levels.
NPC. Can I get another level?
If we
No.
didn't level after the Kuatoa, you and Elto spending 3 hours making Michael write a novel is not going to get you a level up.
Good lord.
Hey, if you want, I
Deserve
can
it.
read you an
Yes.
actual novel. I mean, I've got one right here, literally.
Oh my goodness.
All right. So you guys.
I'm not kidding when I say I got like 4 pages left.
I believe you guys are level 7, correct?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Who enters the room first, by the way?
I mean, both of you guys can do whatever.
One right after the other doesn't particularly matter. We can change the layout once we're in.
Yeah, but we don't know about that until we enter. So I want to know who I want to see.
All right, fine.
Who
I'll go
figured-
in first, and it looks like GB3. My hat looks like a GB3. There's just workout gear.
Good lord.
Just immediately you
It's
think
part
that.
of my oath.
Yeah, you walk in and at first you're like, man, this place could really use like a makeover. It needs more training stuff and more weights so that way I can like actually like I can keep myself in shape. As you think that there, an actual bench comes up where all of your old training gear used to come up, and you're like, I can create anything, and you almost create everything to your disposal.
I just think.
God, you're a fucking JoJo character.
And then,
No, season 1
He is
to
Minsk.
3.
Oh, God, he
Season
is
1 to
Minsk.
3.
Alright.
Don't tempt me
You-
to start talking like him.
You walk in, and at first you look over to your right, or you look over to your left, and you think, "Good lord, this place is narrowed out. What in the hell happened?" And then you look over to your right, and about half, the literal half of the room is completely split, and it looks like a basic like a cabin. You're like, "Huh, that's kind of weird."
this site could use with some decorations.
As you say that, decorations start sprouting out of the walls, and you're like,
Christmas
I
decorations.
can make more.
Oh,
I'm gonna make it like in there making it like I'm gonna freaking do Elsa dancing, creating a Christmas trees about, and then tinsel upon the wall.
Sure.
Streams of
Just twirling around.
Yeah.
dancing.
Yep, he's essentially decorating while dancing.
while dancing, like summoning it.
Yep, pretty much.
And then when at the end, wood, just piles of wood so I can carve it.
Good lord.
I'm just imagining Jangle basically like dancing around but like a ballerina.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
There's something in
Oh my god.
Alrighty. So, with your rooms now.
Underneath the Christmas tree.
I was wondering where he was going with that.
So,
When
with
it's Christmas time, I'm gonna sing like crazy with you.
oh
So.
boy.
Elton like never come into the room.
Nope. He in fact sits outside of the room.
In the between dimension.
Can Sora like come out like for a second? She's like thinking like, wait a minute, like did I forget something? And like steps out of the room and then sees like,
You poke your head out of the door, and you just see Elto currently scribbling away at his notebook, sitting crisscross applesauce.
Elto,
Little goober.
what are you doing?
I am enjoying my room.
Can she like look down the halls and like see if
You look to your left and right and see that everyone else is currently gone. So you assume that everything or everyone else has their room.
Elto, is my room the only one that you can share with right now?
Well, technically yes, but I'm fine with this.
Elto?
The literal.
Elto,
My room, I
please
love
come
it.
into the
Come
room,
out.
okay? I'm not gonna deny you a bed, alright? Besides, if we're gonna be training, you actually need to get some sleep.
I can sleep out here. I do have a bedroll.
Elto, I'm going to
Yes.
insist on this, alright? I know I'm normally used to being alone, but I actually don't mind sharing a space with you, okay?
Let's see what the space will do.
I appreciate that, but that's not the issue, actually.
Then what is it?
It's a personal thing.
Can you tell me what it is?
Hey Josh, got anything fruit flavored in that basket?
There's the caramel apple lollipops.
We also have melon Kit Kat, and I think like
Fine.
two Tootsie Rolls that are.
I
I think
love
there's
those.
a couple of them. I don't know where they are though.
I
Oh, this is so unusual.
said
Hello,
I.
Michael.
Oh no.
Oh, hello, Mama. This
I'm
is
so
so different.
And you speak a little bit more clearer, because also that didn't really come through really well, so I didn't understand you.
It's fine. If anything, I'm trying to make this as awkward as possible for Elto. Reluctantly, he just writes in his notebook, and then as he covers his face, he just lifts it and shows it to Sora, saying, I've never been in the same room with a girl alone before.
Belle.
He wasn't alone. I was there.
Yeah.
Alright.
Remember, we were technically trying to avoid a dangerous situation, so if anything, he wasn't even thinking of that at the moment.
Alright, so Sora sees this and she first off does not laugh and she hands the journal back to Elto and is just like, well, I apologize that this is making you uncomfortable, but from a practicality standpoint, I am going to have to insist that you do come in. However, I do think we might be able to come up with something that might make this a little easier.
Of what?
How?
I thought you were gonna take the Tootsie Rolls.
These rooms,
I thought too, and then I had every day.
they seem to change depending on what
I
you
haven't tried
desire.
this.
I mean, once I came in, I was thinking that
Well,
I
why
would
not a hard
like to
cat
have
each?
a workbench for my two.
It's
my
too strong.
weapons. And suddenly a workbench appeared. If you came in
Oh.
and desired to have a divider between our spaces of the room, I'm sure
This
one
is so
would
different
appear.
for him. He never comes out when people are here.
I think he's getting used to it.
Maybe.
Okay, are you sure that you would want me in that room then?
Yes, I am sure.
See, they're not gonna
It's
eat
fine.
you. They're not gonna eat you.
Okay. He just closes his journal and he just stares at the wall for like maybe a few good seconds before taking a breath. Just stands up and he just stares at the doorway. He just like is stiff and just stares at the doorway, like unsure if you actually should walk in.
Just breathe.
I have to register first.
Just breathe and walk
I assumed he
through.
did that. That's what he's inside.
He put his hand on it, but he just didn't go in.
He lifts his foot. He just is pretty much stuck there. He's just like his foot's shaking and he's reluctant to even go through.
And this whole thing not.
It's a cat thing.
Only he does it. The other two don't.
No, I mean, it's a common behavior in all cats, small to large.
Michael, can you grab me a tissue? I can't get up. The business is running.
Oh,
Could
Alex,
you push me in, please? I don't think I can move.
I've had like every single cat sit on the tag.
Hold out your hand. I'm not going to push you. So just hold out your arm.
Oh no.
Josh. A little more
Okay.
strong.
He just holds out his arm, shaking just a little bit.
She gently takes him by the wrist and then
But what
just
happens if I
gently
use
kind of
dispel
tugs him
magic in
in.
the arena?
Magical.
What?
I don't know.
And then
You
once
gotta
he's
start to
in,
think
she
about it.
lets go of him and
Because like
steps
would
back.
it
She's
just
like,
dispel the aura?
see? You're fine.
I don't know.
Almost romantic.
I look around to see what exactly is inside the room, Michael.
And if it did dispel the aura.
Hang on a sec. Michael is entranced
No,
by
you do
one
this
of his
twelve.
Okay then.
cats.
Okay,
You would
gotcha.
lose when your aura was gone.
Your
He
room
never
becomes
comes
cats.
out. This is a big deal for us.
This is a huge deal. Like he literally never comes out.
Oh, is that Mo?
Yeah, this is Momo.
Didn't he sit on my lap last time?
No, that was
No,
that was
Banshee.
Banshee.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, Mo just crawled into my lap and
Yeah, we
usually
never
doesn't-
see this one. He's black. Pure
He
black.
doesn't hide. I mean, he usually hides when there's other people. He'll just sit under the bed for like 8 hours for D&D. But
Yeah.
so
This is huge. This is huge.
this is a big step for him.
He did
came
come
out
out,
from cuddles.
He came out when I was walking over there for the pillow.
Yeah, sometimes.
Strangers here.
Yeah, he'll like look in the hallway and he'll sit in the hallway and be like looking at you guys. But
But as soon as any of you guys like look at him, he'll bolt and run back under the bed. But this is huge that he's actually come out and being this.
Oh, I wish I could see it.
you could probably point the camera.
Yeah, you can point the camera over here.
Will I break it though?
No, it's just stuck on there.
Oh, it does.
No, you can literally just pull it off. Oh, yeah, just
Oh. What? Let me see the cat.
here.
Got your head down.
Aww.
Oh, it's long.
Yeah, it's pretty long.
And it disconnected.
Yeah, and you
Oopsie.
I'm like not.
all you gotta do is just hit the button that says that looks like a camera.
Oh yeah, the button.
Did the cord get unplugged?
No. No, on Discord.
Oh.
Camera
It
button.
looks like a video cam, like an actual like camera.
Yeah, I had to look at your the taskbar. I'm like, okay, find the taskbar, find the camera.
No, you through Discord
Oh, I went to Discord.
right here, and then what the fuck? Yeah, there.
I was hidden.
Yeah. All right.
Kitty.
He
Ah.
kind of
Is
doesn't
he
show.
pure black?
Oh,
And it cut again.
Well, he's just a black cat.
yeah, he doesn't show up very well, but yeah, that's him. That's
see,
little,
he's
Aw.
that's little Momo.
Aw. Momo?
So it's short for Mordred.
Oh,
Oh, okay. I thought you were going with from the last Airbender.
No. So his full name is Mordred, but he's been shortened because he's small.
Aw, he's so cute.
Yeah, he's a good boy. He is so shy all the time though. Oh my goodness.
I'm so happy for you guys.
Oh,
He's so jealous.
he is such a happy bird.
oh, Dante's a DM.
I was about to say.
Wow.
Okay,
I'm not
so
looking at
Elto,
stuff.
Elto has finally entered the room and he was asking what it looks like.
Sure. So as you enter the room, it looks like looks like a cabin, like a general like a random like general inn that you've seen before. It's almost too basic for a moment, and it kind of makes you long for something.
But can you see like Sora's half of the room?
Yes. I was about to, so it completely split in half. On the left side, it seems that it's completely decorated with Sora's thing. And mind you, Sora's only been there for about a minute or two, and it seems that there's already a workbench, a grindstone. It looks to be like a small forge on her left side. And along with like a small training area, that's been created, and mind you, and almost split perfectly down the middle is your side, which is completely blank and looks to be like a basic cabin.
Oh, okay then. He just awkwardly just goes to his side with trying to avoid physical contact with Sora.
In the moment you kind of look over to your right side again, you have this almost sense of longing for something that kind of like you almost wish that there was something else in the room,
kind of to give you a sense of comfort. What do you see?
He sees. Oh boy. Okay.
Oh no.
I've never really thought of this, or rather, I didn't think about this when I was making Elto's backstory. But I'm basically going to describe his childhood room, which was basically a simple little wooden or redwood bed with a brown pillow with a nice orange blanket in the center of it, and around it was basically a clay formation wall with a small opening that led out to a cliffside that had a tree and what looks to be a small grave marker standing above that hill.
Sure. Your room almost immediately changes as you're walking towards the bed. You kind of look at your bed and go, man, I almost wish my bed looked slightly different, and it starts to instantly transform into that depiction with your brown pillow and orange blanket. And instead of a doorway that leads out to the tree, and there is instead a window that portrays that exact image almost perfectly. You kind of try to reach out into the void itself, but it almost quickly almost kind of. I won't say it rejects you per se, but you understand that you can't actually get out there, but that the sight of it itself, the sight of it in and of itself, brings you comfort.
Okay, I can't really do this right. Actually, should I or should I not? Do you guys want me to act out again, or do you guys want me to just describe it?
Whatever you want to do, I guess.
Keep it under 20 minutes, yeah?
Wait, what?
Keep it under a half hour, yeah? We got things to do other than hear you cry.
Sorry, my dude. Okay, I'll just try and keep it as subtle as I can, unless they recall it. Elto pretty much just stares out the window with just the blankest expression, and you can just barely see maybe like a few tears starting to form in his eyes.
Is there not a divider?
Afterwards, he just looks away, just trying to wipe his eyes clear, and then just
Thinking about spells.
sits on the bed trying to think of something to just clear his mind.
I've spent enough time with Cleric and the new model
Sora
game, and I might be
sits
able
on
to
her
help
bed
you.
opposite of him and
Yes,
gently
yes, Benadryl
clears her
first.
throat to get Elto's attention. Elto?
Yes.
If you don't mind, I'd like to talk a little bit about the training, if you are up for it. If not, then we can just table this for tomorrow.
No, it's fine. The sooner we get more training in, the better. After all, if you aren't participating, then I have to really do my best.
Alright then.
So, what do you think we should start with?
Well, first I'd like to know a little bit about your fighting style, I guess. What weapons you are familiar with, and I guess a little bit about how you were trained yourself. If I can understand how you were taught and trained, how you fight, then I might know how I can help you improve, possibly.
Okay. Let's see. Well, as you've seen, I obviously use a longsword as my primary weapon. I also have a longbow that I use for a distance. You also saw that I had a shield, but I rarely use that. If anything, I probably just use that for training, just for practice. There's also, well, obviously what Melanie gave me, this Shadow Gauntlet. And I do have a crossbow, but honestly, I've actually never used it before.
crunching I've heard. What are you eating?
I'm not eating anything!
No. He's talking to Josh.
Talking to Josh.
Oh, okay. Oh my. I thought I heard my name, but because I heard a J at the start.
Yeah. No, we moved the mic, so now it's closer to Josh. So.
Oh, maybe move it away from me.
Well, I mean, like it's pointed towards you guys so that way, like, it takes in your voices. Because right now I'm not speaking.
Okay. Well, I don't actually think I'd ever use the crossbow except for maybe in emergency situations. My shield is one-armed, but I've never exactly been very proficient in it, except for if I'm using it by myself. If anything, I'd say that I'm more proficient using my shield when I'm barehanded.
We're pretty uncommon out here.
Alright then.
I guess I wouldn't mind trying to learn how to use my shield with my sword at the same time.
Alright. I can work with that. In terms of fighting style, defense or offense?
I usually prefer to be defensive, trying to look for any sort of opening or weakness that might be familiar with my opponent. If I can notice a certain pattern or a certain way of fighting that they prefer to deal with, then it usually helps me to adjust and figure out what would be the best way to deal with it. If they prefer offensive, I try to see if whether or not they are precise or if they're slow. If they try small, precise attacks or even strong, heavy attacks, looking for any sort of weak point or advantage that they might have available with them so as to make a precise decision whether or not I can either overthrow, unbalance them, or potentially have a pinpoint in order to determine if they are able to easily be defeated.
I suppose that also answers another one of my questions on how you approach a battle, at least mentally. Nero, it seems, just tunnels in head first, but I was curious to know how you approach a battle mentally, whether you just go in headlong or examine your target, wait and see what they do, and gather info.
Right. I prefer to try and at least take in the environment as well as my enemy, not just simply try to defeat them. If there's any way I can take or use the environment to my advantage, that would even prove more beneficial, especially if it might be used in the advantage of my opponent.
Sora nods approvingly. Good. Good. I can work with that. Alright. And in terms of magic, I know you're not as proficient, at least with magic, as Zephra and Nero are, but from what I've seen, you do have some capabilities. Am I correct?
Well, I am capable of creating fire, but I don't believe that I can use it as an offense.
So you don't believe that you could rely on that in the fight?
I can use it to either create fires, ignite torches, or maybe even ignite my arrows, but I don't think I could use it as an offensive weapon.
Okay. Alright then. Tomorrow when I train you, we'll most likely be sparring one-on-one ourselves, and perhaps we'll start with your sword and shield first, to at least get you warmed up in that proficiency. No magic, at least. No magic for you, at least, since you don't seem comfortable or reliant on that in a fight. Though maybe that'll change, though not in 2 days. I suppose we'll go from there. Unless there's anything else that you want me to teach you in those 2 days.
Would it be possible to teach me hand-to-hand combat a bit more proficiently? I'm familiar with, but it has been a while since I have done unarmed combat.
I can certainly do that.
Alright then. Then I think that's it. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, what about Nero?
I plan on putting that man through hell.
Is that a metaphor, or are you talking about his training regimen?
His training regiments. Let me elaborate. From what I've noticed with Nero, he is arrogant and prideful. He relies too solely on magic and his strength to carry him through. He believes that he is completely invincible. And as we've seen with Jan and the Kuatoa, that is not true. When I train him, I plan to impose restrictions on him. He will not be allowed to use magic, and he will not be allowed to resort to violence unless I say so.
Sorry.
I want
I
him.
put this here so I don't spill it.
I want him to
Cider actually.
think.
Nice.
I want him to actually use his mind in the same way you and I
a
do
little more
when
water.
we
It's like
approach
a
fight.
powder that you
When you
add.
and I approach a fight,
Don't wanna.
we examine our enemy. We
Trying to
watch
use up
them
everything in the pantry before we
and see
Right.
what advantage we can gain over them to end the battle quickly, efficiently. Nero tries to overpower them
So I'd
with
like to go for it.
his strength or his magic. If I take that magic away from him and force him to think about what other resources he can use aside from that is what I want to try and instill in him, along with teaching him to fight with only one arm. But I'm hoping to teach him discipline and restraint, but that will be a much longer and more difficult road that I know will not happen in 2 days' time.
That could be a flavor thing.
Okay then. Should we begin our training today, or would it be best to start tomorrow?
The way I was going to get there was wondering if Mom and Guardian
Michael?
could essentially fight myself in my head to kind of nudge me towards that.
I'm gonna ask
Sure.
him.
Yeah.
What time of
Yeah,
day
yeah.
is it right now?
It is currently about midday. It's not. It's around like if they had a clock, it would be about 2 o'clock.
So the day is still young.
Yes, it is still young.
Oh boy, the taste. I can only imagine what Durlek is thinking.
Alright. Well,
Sorry. Take him off.
well, since it's still light out, if you want, you and I could probably start doing a little bit of light sparring. At least with you and I, and tomorrow. Tomorrow I can start with both you and Nero. Nero, at least, seems pretty confident in what he can do.
Kyler's actually the oldest. He's very old.
Alright then.
That is only if you feel up to it. If not, then I was planning on spending the rest of the day cleaning my weapons.
That's fine, really. If anything, I wouldn't mind it either.
Alright then. Then let's go to the training
That's
fields.
why he's still alive.
I know.
Okay then.
I got 5 breeds in one.
So Sora just basically goes back to cleaning her weapons?
No, you said that you were up for training, yes?
Oh, yeah, I said yeah.
Like he's gonna die.
Alright, then she's heading to the training fields.
Oh, okay then. My bad. I thought Sora said that she was gonna clean her weapons instead.
if-
Okay, that all just pretty much follows.
Yeah, if Elto was not in the mood to immediately start training, then she was just gonna go back to cleaning and sharpening the weapons.
Yeah, no, Elto is definitely interested in training. He definitely wants to take his mind off of something.
Okay, then they head to the training fields.
Oh, I don't like that grin. I don't like
Oh,
that
No, this is
grin.
gonna be fun!
Wrong room, man. Wrong room.
Yeah, if she like knocks on the door, do we hear it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she's just going to the training grounds with Elto.
Not
Okay,
with
It's
your
gonna be
yet.
a one-on-
Okay, I didn't know if you were trying to grab me or not.
Yeah, no,
In
you're...
which case, I'm working out.
Yeah, no.
And I'm
You
carving.
seem pumped and confident enough. She'll deal with you tomorrow. For now, it's gonna be a one-on-one session with Elto on the training yards.
We can start the thing I suggested when I sleep.
Sure.
Just, it's gotta start somewhere.
Sure. So let's see. Did you want to do the thing with Sweetie Bird?
Yeah, I can interact with Sweetie Bird.
Sure, sounds good. So, you and you both are in your respective rooms. I
would like to show you something. And I'll open up my pack, and I'm going to imagine a spider nest.
A spider cautiously starts to crawl onto your fingers, and then quickly darts up your arm.
Meet my new companion. Do not harm him.
Sweetie Bird waves at the spider politely.
Why did I just get the mental image of Sweetie Bird trying to eat the spider?
I got that.
I'm pretty sure Sweetie Bird likes bugs.
As you lift your arm up to the nest, it looks over at the nest and kind of hisses for a minute. Fake.
Oh yeah, tongue of a spider.
Yeah. And instead jumps off and creates its own nest.
Oh. Yes,
Fake
that is
what?
fine.
Fake web, essentially.
It is only
Well,
temporary.
that spider.
It's tongue of a spider.
Yeah.
It is only temporary.
Mo! Stop it. He's just hanging off of the screen like a monkey.
Temporary or not, my nest is my own.
Very good.
This is a...
This is a spider with him. He's the only one who can understand it because it is currently linked to him. Yes.
Is it a familiar or...
It will be a familiar, yes.
Oh.
Eventually.
Just not a magical one, like mine.
Yeah. He bought this one and he's currently linked to it in a certain way. He can speak to small beasts.
Spider.
I mean, if you use magic, you can do it too.
Yeah.
Do you have the spell?
Do I?
It is a spell that I use. Maybe you can talk to it as well. Don't scare it. And as long as you behave, we have more training to do.
He opens up his pack and unrolls a leather roll, holding thieves' tools.
Go ahead and you just stay put. Relax.
Sweetie Bird nervously is just eyeing the spider up in the corner like so. Because it's making her nervous.
Okay. Stand this way and, standing to make sure that her back is to the spider. Now, focus on me. This is what this does.
And he essentially what he does for a couple hours at least is he's essentially trying to teach you how to use the thieves' tools.
This is our second session.
Yes. It will take a total of 7 sessions for you to be proficient.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Well, we gotta get to work.
Won't she be able to also repeat any instructions he gives her?
Yes. Technically.
Yeah. If you need to bring it up.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like so she can teach somebody?
Oh, essentially, well, like if she has the tool, as long as she remembers what you said about it, she can just repeat it
Yeah.
and then
Teach-
think of it. And,
kind of teach herself.
I
Almost like
also,
It's like having a lecture recorded.
yeah.
A stenographer.
I have something called perfect replication.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's in the book where it's technically I could just create anything that I see.
Forgeries of.
made. Yeah.
Forgeries of weapons or things like that.
Yeah. Which is really annoying to deal with, actually.
so if he
Holy shit! I didn't realize how much that would actually affect stuff.
if he writes down a whole notebook about it, she can just write that notebook.
Yeah, quite literally.
What?
Kind of insane.
What? You think that?
I'm not gonna exploit it.
Well, yeah. I will
This
say
is
that
fun.
if you're not gonna have a photographic memory, but if you study it for enough time, you can easily recall it.
Am I going too fast for you?
Sweetie Bird just repeats the past 10 minutes of what you said. not everything, but just the cliff notes, so she understands basically everything.
Active
that's been
listening.
told
She's
her.
doing active listening.
Know what you're saying? Then show me.
Deception,
Here is a basic-
persuasion, or sleight of hand check.
Oh,
I'm
gosh.
lying? I don't know.
Well, no, deception, persuasion, or sleight of hand check to show you.
Well, I was also just gonna present. Here is a basic lock.
I'll do sleight of hand then.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll. And I will set the DC. You said this is a basic lock?
Sure.
If you want to
Yeah.
use this.
Basic.
Don't worry. I got it.
I know.
It's a master lock. You shake it hard enough, it just opens.
Hey, come on, we've all seen lockpick.
Honestly, I was going to buy like
lock,
a master lock, put some tape around it, and then just let you have fun.
Oh, want his lockpicking set on the
15
advertises?
plus
Like 4 or 5 piece one?
So
That can open most locks. I want it. As a
2,
firefighter,
so
it'll come handy.
17.
17. Easy enough. You kind of tinker around with it, and you remember a couple of the
Instructions?
instructions. Right. Technically speaking, because you're not proficient in it yet, you can, it is just a straight roll. But
That's their sleight of hand plus.
yeah, it would still be without the
Yeah, proficiency.
yeah. But so you and sure enough, the lock unlocks.
Very good. Let's try something a little more advanced. And, you know.
For the next hour or two, you guys kind of tinker around with the thieves' tools. You now have a second point in this in sessions. If you continue on with these sessions, I'll bring it down to 5 instead. I'll make it a nice round number. If you complete
I know. I love the number 5.
yeah, if you complete 5 sessions, then you are now considered proficient.
Okay, so 3 to go.
Yep, 3 to go.
How do I get expert?
When I deem it.
Okay.
If I feel like it.
Yeah, honestly.
Hit that when I get my Christmas trip back.
That is you two. You two are done. Did you two? I believe you two won already.
Nope.
No. Art, what would you guys?
Him first, since he's probably just gonna carve. Mine might
Well,
take.
I already told you what I wanted to do.
Oh, you did? You approved it?
Yeah. I approved it.
All right.
You can go ahead and make a couple carving checks.
well-
let's make 2.
I made an instant another thing.
Oh, I didn't realize that you sent another.
Josh?
What are you gonna do?
Stop this.
I'm gonna look through my spells
So you
for a bit to
do
see
you
which
want to
one's
go
best
like
to handle
right
combat.
now? Yeah, just like
And what ingredients I have
are
for it.
you planning to?
And then I'm gonna go look for Elto.
I think I'll hit some carving. I'll do some of the carving, and then maybe Nero can go before me. And then when he's done with what he's doing, I'll head out.
Sure. Okay. So go ahead and make a carving check. Just do 1.
Okay, because I'm just making some simple toys and stuff.
This will be a general like overall how your progress is for everything.
Okay.
Which I'm
20! Nat 20, boy!
Easy enough. You make pretty much what
It isn't
you
impossible
are
for
specialized in, and everything that you've made before. You
goes
almost
against him
perfect
at
your
the
craft in that sense, and hone your
But it keeps him
skills.
entertained for
Yeah, I'm
like
getting into
an hour.
just about what you your specs are. Even going so far as to detail the eyes as well as you like. Getting the grooves in to kind of make a shadowy effect on like in making this almost as realistic or as cartoony as you would like. So since you're up, and then we will deal with your other thing later. Nero, what would you like to do?
I'm a biddy. Easy one.
Like I'll put myself in a Luke Skywalker Yoda style, meditating pose like this, just balancing on that hand, just.
Oh my
And
goodness.
then while I'm in there,
Get some water.
I will visit with my angel.
Oh.
And do you want me to say it, or do you want to take some?
I think we can roll it out.
Perfect. I believe I went with Remio.
Yes.
I'd be like, Remio, I need to have a more direct conversation.
Speak.
I need to fight my former self. There's something about that I need to see.
You wish me to replicate yourself in a way?
Your memory's sharper than mine.
As you wish. A moment. He conjures himself
for a moment. He stands in front of you. At first, you think, why would he be here? I understand that he would talk to me, but why would he stand right in front of me? As he stands, his wings come out and then recede, and his form begins to change, almost completely mirroring you, but with both arms. He opens his eyes, and they are the same color as yours, and he pulls out the blade and into your stance.
And I'm gonna try out my new stance, my gemstone style, and be like, alright, let's see this.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a attack roll. He is going to do the same. What is your strength modifier, or what is your bonuses, I guess?
To swords?
Yes.
To sword? I believe it's +2 for strength, +3 for so +5 total.
So +5 total, so 23.
Damn.
That's gonna be 18. But if you're like, do I get the 2 from the dueling style I'm trying to use?
Not yet.
Okay, so then it just 18.
Does that hit you?
Michael, the camera went out.
No.
You know what? 18 would not hit me back then.
So you strike and attempt to hit yourself, but it cling off the armor. But as you strike, you kind of get off balance with your own arm, and he runs through and stabs directly where you would pierce, and he goes.
The camera went out again.
Who needs it?
Yeah.
At the moment, not important.
Are different.
Who I was is not good enough.
Let's see. Maybe try this. And he takes a new stance and mirrors yourself. This is how you hold.
And I'll position it like slightly forward, be like, all right.
And he'll go ahead and roll roll an attack roll, and with this time add your dueling.
That's gonna be 19.
Does that hit you? Now.
It would hit me now. It would meet my current AC. My new AC.
Sure. You right yourself and take your swing, and as you reach where you would hit, it stops. You know that would hit. You know that's almost exactly what you needed to feel. But
Okay.
that's the you for now. Not quite as effective as before, but more effective than you were now.
I relied too much on absolute defense and being the last man standing. That has to change. I need to bring my enemies down, notwithstanding.
Learn who you are, and remember your oath. You were faltered before.
I mistook glory for arrogance.
Find your orders. They're still here.
I've called for them. I hope that they can give me what I need, the information I'm lacking, the piece of the puzzle that I never learned.
Take this wisdom and do with it what you will.
I want to say this for Jangle. That he sees the hit, like that I actually get the injury from the stab, and you just see me doing this little like meditating, and then I cut and I start to bleed a little bit, but I don't move, and then my eyes open and I come back out of it almost like a half cartwheel, being like, I'm ready now.
What the heck did you do?
I made a change, and then I'll just shoosh. Hey, that's right. What do you want?
You're magic. No.
That's not new, Jangle. I've always been magic.
Oh. I'm just trying to carve some things.
Now look at this carving and be like, that's actually damn good.
Yeah.
It is a bunch of random toys that he's been perfecting.
Do any of them work? Like toys?
Well, they're just figures.
Okay. Did you want to go like try and sell them or something?
I don't think I can take them out the room. This is made of wood from here.
You know what? Pick the worst one. And let's try so we can find out.
Okay.
I mean, we ought to figure that out, right?
So take a basic one, yeah.
You grab it, and you grab hold of it, and you open it up. And
I grab a shirt! I grab a shirt!
Sure. You attempt to walk out with your figure. As you do, it blows into dust.
Okay, you were right, but I thought we should be sure.
Yeah.
It essentially it doesn't blow into dust per se, but it more or less like
Fades
away, and then you look back and it's on the floor.
Oh, look! There it is.
You try to grab it again and pull it through.
Oh. Yeah, I can't take it out.
I didn't think so, but I figured, what the hell, might as well find out.
If only I made these out of real wood.
I mean, you know what? Talk with Zephra, she's got the bag.
I keep a few on me, but...
I'm not surprised you just start pulling twigs and logs out of pockets and crevices. Yeah, like, this is why I throw you at the enemies. You're like a box of tricks. You never know what's gonna fly out.
Yeah.
Life is like a box of Jangle. What the hell is it?
What the hell is it?
Good. I just had this like intrusive thought. Like Jangle is like full of like basically tinder. Like if we like lit him on fire and then threw him at the end.
Oh my god!
That'd be amazing.
I can put resistant to fire on you too.
Yeah.
And I can absorb the element.
That is fair.
And then attack.
Oh my god! I just
The literal
bomb.
I was gonna say the elf spear.
Oh, fear.
Oh, better yet, I also have the oil slipping.
Oh my god.
Oh my
you
god,
said you wanted
is
to
this
go to the
actually
map
gonna
that
be
you
a
revealed?
thing?
Yeah, so after we
God.
goof this thing, I mean, what are you gonna do?
I know, I'll come with you and I'll grab the
D&D.
I have a cartographer's kit. Sure. I'll grab the tube and I'll be like, we can put the maps in this.
Oh yeah.
So you guys head over to the
Let's
cartography field. You two are training. You two are training with your thieves' tools. I believe Zephra is the only one who hasn't done anything at
With
the moment. Did you want to do anything before I start this up?
So I'm reading. Oh, I don't have a book of spells. I'm going through my spells to see which one would be best, and then I'm gonna go find Elto.
With Belle.
He is currently in the room with Sora. You can knock on their door.
Okay.
No, we've headed off to the training room.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
to the
So
training field.
Okay.
I
so
still have to knock on the door anyways.
Okay. So you knock on the door and you look to your left and the handprints they're completely they're blanked out, which you look over to your left, which is your room, and you see one of the handprints is still lit up, which because Belle is still in there. So you assume that means that they're outside of the room. You walk out and want to find them in the training area.
Yes.
Sure. You go out there and you sure enough see them setting up their little area.
What happened?
Cat.
Cat's trying to eat Sky's hair.
Was Momo
Like,
trying to like?
setting
That's Banshee.
That's the other one.
Banshee's trying to eat her hair.
Banshee's hungry.
Oh. Oh boy.
Careful.
You should get a hat or a maybe. Actually, since technically November is considered Christmas already, why not wear an elf hat?
He is.
He does.
I meant for Sky.
Oh.
Oh, hell no.
No, Sky doesn't wear an elf hat. She's just a regular elf.
Yeah. Just a regular old elf.
I can wear Christmas
yeah.
tree ornaments. I'm a
Wood
wood elf.
I legit meant Sky, so that way the cat won't eat her hair.
No, that you trust me. That's not.
Not gonna help.
Anywho, so
Okay,
you head over to the training grounds, and you see them setting up. What do you do?
I'm gonna go just straight to Elto.
Sure. Elto, Zephra walks up to you as you're kind of setting up a training dummy.
Hey, Zephra, what are you doing out of your room?
What? No, what did you say?
Wait, what?
No, what did you say? I didn't hear you.
Oh, sorry, I guess I broke up. Is that better?
Go ahead and speak. What did you say? Is what she's asking.
Elto just waves and says hello to Zephra and asks why she left her room.
Why you left your room?
Oh, I'm just gonna pull out the Ring of Strength, put it in his hand, and then say, I want it back after the tournament, and walk away.
I like this.
You now have the Ring of Strength that Zephra just placed in your hand.
What?
And she walks away before you can say anything.
I try to like catch up and run at her. Zephra!
Do you continue on, or do you turn around?
Am I closer to Sora?
I mean, if you wanted to walk towards Sora, yeah, technically speaking, you're closer to Sora.
Okay, then I'll stop.
Sure.
I'd be a badass fly.
Hey, Zephra. What's up?
Nothing?
I'm trying to find a weapon that does 2
Why is
damage
Elto
right
right
after my digital.
I left him the Ring of Strength.
Nothing
Oh,
just
for the tournament?
2d6.
For the tournament.
Yes.
I'm thinking
No,
on
two-
Wait, are you gonna let him keep
There's-
it, or
there's
No.
2d6 or 1d4?
just for the tournament? Then?
Yeah,
Just
no.
for the tournament. We meet the stone, and out of everybody else, he seems to be the most trustworthy enough to give it back. Or at least, I could guilt trip him giving it back.
That's so fair.
You're just hearing this.
If I got the number wrong, that's fine.
I mean, I don't know. Is Elto still running, or is he just like
You're
standing
probably
there
caught up by
listening
now.
to-
You caught up.
Probably. Hang on.
That makes it so much
Has-
easier to keep track of.
Sorry, has Elto caught up by now?
Yeah, he would have been right next to you.
Okay, so he's just heard what me and Zephra were talking about.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so you did hear.
Okay, why would you think of guilt trip? Why would you think why am I just seeing that? Okay, main question, why did you give this to me?
Again, we meet the
Is
stone,
it like a +1 or +2?
and you still seem a bit more trustworthy to give it back than anybody else. Not so greedy, are you?
I mean, I've never really had a lot of things I've wanted or desired, so no.
No, the +3 is from my like
See?
stone.
Better than the others.
That's from like my proficiency bonus.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
Do you
It's-
know
it's
this,
just-
uh,
it's just- it should
if
be
this
just a +1.
ring, if he has to attune to it first?
Yes, it wouldn't attune for me.
Huh.
So I thought someone that's more of a fighter, more strength might help.
Oh yeah.
Are you sure you trust me with it? I appreciate it, but didn't you hate me?
I don't hate you. I don't really hate anybody, but I don't really know you guys. It's been, what, 2 months? I hardly know who to
precisely,
trust
it's
and
been
where to go. Or where I am going.
Thank you, Zephra. I promise I'll give it back after the tournament.
Hopefully you can knock Nero down another peg or two.
I don't know that changing.
Well, technically, while that is currently what happened, I don't think I was the one who knocked him off. I'm pretty sure he just fell off himself.
Just session 1. I'll be able to do that at least one more time.
He's not wrong there.
Which, by the way, makes my attack
No,
bonus.
but between someone that's
My attack bonus
constantly hiding
when I roll,
something,
it'll be 1 I roll,
someone that's not entering,
plus that,
and Nero,
plus 2.
and then two other characters, two others
If we had 2.
who rely more on magic than strength, you seem to be the best option.
Thank you, Zephra.
It's gonna suddenly go behind Sora to the other side.
What, sneak?
I'm gonna sneak behind Sora.
You should turn like into a
Like embarrassed, kind of.
Okay, what are you, are you okay, Zephra?
I am perfectly fine. I am going back to my room. Goodbye.
turn into a rat.
Okay. Bye. Alright.
Okay. A question. Was that normal for her, or...
For her, I would say yes.
Okay then.
So, do you want to use this ring in the tournament?
Well, Zephra did trust me with it, so I think it's only best. But question. Will I attune with something?
I'm not familiar with magical objects. The closest thing I have to a magical object are my lightning chain axes, and those were made specifically for me, so unfortunately I can't tell you. But
Are we gonna
for
pass their
now,
training area on the way out?
I think, I don't think...
Because they need to know how to tune. They don't know
for
how.
now. Once we get you warmed up and used to the movements that I'll be showing you, or the improvements that I do show you, then we can focus on attuning you to that, and that you can practice with the new strength.
Hang on, wait, no. You guys would know because when we bought all of our magic stuff from Yondu, we went over how to attune, and Elto was there for that. So
That is correct.
you would know.
I also didn't remember any of that. Honestly, he was too busy freaking drawing.
He was drawing. I don't know if you ever attuned to something.
Well, then,
No.
hold on,
Remember when you guys like threw I think Sweetbird like threw a dead rat or something at me,
Exactly.
and he just ignored it.
I never attuned either. I only got
To your staff.
stinky ring.
I ran.
Ring of tongue.
I ran away.
Yeah, she ran before she could explain to Elto what
Yeah.
tuning is.
You know, he's got another... We
Day.
got 2 days for the tournament, so
Yeah.
you can cover that tomorrow.
And I gotta go steal some. Get some meth.
We're going to...
Oh yeah, I tried to subtly cover up your little crime.
What?
Josh, I'm going with you. Jangle's not alone.
I know. I'm not gonna steal anything.
That being said, I already swapped
Okay.
out my fighting for the one, so I can't...
Okay, before Sora, before Elto and Sora start training, Elto just like grabs the ring and puts on, and just I attune with
Really
you.
good at feeling people do.
You put it on.
Does he feel any different?
No. So you place it on your finger, and you're like, I attune. And you sit there for a minute, and you think, I think I've attuned. I believe I have. But then you look. But then you remember, this is supposed to be a ring of strength. I don't feel stronger.
Do you want to test it, Elto?
I don't know how I could, honestly. Maybe I guess I could toss a rock?
Sora looks around. You said that there are training dummies, right, Michael?
Yep.
How heavy are the training dummies?
About 60 pounds.
Sora points to the training dummy over there and he's like, try and lift that up as much as you can.
With one hand.
Okay. Elto grabs it and tries to lift up with both hands just to see if it gives way.
21. You remember you were able to lift it up, but like at least like pick it up like with a bear hug and move it over before, and you're able to you think, okay, I have a ring of strength, I should be able to lift it, right? And so you grab it at the stock and you try and lift and you're nope, still unable to really do that. You kind of bear hug it and lift up again, and you're able to lift up about as much as you were before. Yeah, you don't feel stronger, you just feel about the same.
Okay, yeah, this didn't work. I just take it off and then I just put it in my pocket. Okay, that's gonna be something I have to ask Zephra about.
That's okay. You can ask tomorrow. For now, we'll see what we can do. Now,
Alright then.
Alright.
I do not remember how to tune to shit.
Don't worry, I can explain how to do it later.
And your character would know even if you don't exactly remember.
Yeah. But plus he literally just stuck it on and went, okay, cool. I think I have power now.
So after about an hour,
No,
what happened?
he thought it was like some sort of like chant or something.
No, you have to focus on it, don't you?
Yeah. You have to focus on the ring itself, and kind of like literally attune yourself with the weave within it.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, so it
Now what?
fixes your strength score to 21.
Yep.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
As long as you're attuned, it gives you a strength of 21.
And as long as you're wearing it.
God.
Pretty good, huh?
We've had this the entire time.
You guys have had that for since level 3.
Yeah.
But Zephra
Can't
she
attune.
didn't really feel like giving it to anyone, and there was no reason to.
There
True.
literally
There
was
was
not
a
a real
reason to.
reason to
Yeah.
because no one asked before any of the battles once again, right?
And you
I
know,
And then it only dawned on me that we really need this stone.
Yeah.
So best to max up.
Fair enough.
Because most of us don't have a high strength to use it.
It actually is a toss-up.
So, anywho, since you two, you guys wanted to do some training, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I will get to you in just a moment. I'll do these two with their map guild group here.
Yay!
All right. You two.
Yeah.
You guys head over to the map makers guild, and you see currently there's one guy indeed. Actually, on the walk there.
Oh. Nero walks.
Nero.
We're going to rest.
You hear Nero.
What the heck is that?
You turn around and you see a member of a Paladin of Qual.
Ha ha! Brother! I was told you were in town.
So are we. What brings you to town?
Oh, chasing legends, fun, save the world, the usual.
Of course. Meet my wife, Shantari.
Ha!
Pleasure to meet you.
She also
Wife?
Paladin?
She is a cleric.
See, I love this. If you're gonna adventure with your wife. It makes sense.
Of course. Besides, I need to keep him out of trouble, and I need to get into trouble.
Exactly.
I know. I'm going to assume that you
Cooking something?
Huh?
Are you cooking something?
No.
What's that smell?
Outside, maybe?
What do you smell?
I do smell something.
Burning.
I do smell something kind of burning.
Wait,
Oh
is
boy.
it your
Everything
recipe?
okay, guys?
No, it shouldn't be.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah, right.
I'm assuming it's outside.
Yeah, nothing smells over here. It's gotta be out there.
Okay, as long as we're not starting fires in our apartment.
Oh god.
Yeah, please
That'd
don't.
be bad.
Oh yeah.
Please
no.
be.
Okay, it's outside.
Okay, it's outside.
It's either a fireplace or something like that.
Something burning.
If not a building burning, they'll have a different smell to them.
Just-
I'm sorry to interrupt. It just it's. I
No,
got
No, that
Hey,
is something
hey,
we
Hey,
really
a
should.
literal something burning and or on fire is kind of a reason to freak out.
I smell smoke as one of the absolute. You smell something burning? You always check.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yes, always.
There is no bad time to check if something's burning or not.
If ands or buts about it.
I'm sorry, where were we?
You were, had a wife, and a paladin
Yes.
getting into trouble,
Right,
you were talking
yes.
with, him.
That's what it was. So, what's the legend that you're chasing now?
The Shattered Plains?
I haven't heard of that one.
It's apparently more popular in dwarven circles than ours. Something to do with, I think, a kingdom of magic that some dude blew the hook up.
Well, that sounds
Probably a wizard, wizards.
sounds like fun.
Right?
Yeah.
Have you been given the warning order about the worms and the slime and all
Yes,
that?
yes. Kind of an odd thing. Now that you mention it, there was one thing that we saw the other day. Apparently there was a creature. Well, you remember those worms that are traveling around the city?
Bring me a fresh card.
What?
Fresh card.
Oh.
Write stuff down. It's not that complicated.
You know those worms that are hanging around the city, or I guess traveling?
decapitated a Kraken wizard recently. Who had one yet?
No, the giant ones.
Oh, sorry, I'm thinking of the brain. Yeah, giant ones.
Those ones are, apparently there was one that was, an alien, or had some weird ailment the other day. Something similar to or at least said something about a worm inside of a worm. Might want to go check that out. It's going to be on the outskirts of the city.
Huh?
Okay, outskirts of town.
What?
Oh, I didn't mean to ask. Do you have the stuff to say for it?
Ah, yes, it's over. It's back at camp.
Oh, perfect. Did you want to hear about how it happened? It's very, very, very simple.
Sure.
I was trying to rescue a friend from some Kuatoa. Turns out they thought she's their new goddess. I explained that that's
kind of how they work.
Yeah, I told her that's gonna get real fun later. Nothing weird's happened yet, but I swear one day she's gonna grab Gil and not gonna know why.
Oh, yeah, probably.
But I didn't know that. You see, we just woke up and she was gone.
Yeah.
Does it happen like that?
You don't know.
You know.
Fuck you,
It depends
man.
on what the cool. It depends on
Fucking hell.
You don't know what happened.
It depends on what the
You
cool
not
decide to believe. You know, if they believe you got gills, you got gills.
Mm-hmm.
But no,
boy.
see, I thought it was the Hagen, so I thought, oh, attack, go get him, right? And then I find out they're Kuatoa, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna push him away. So I cast a very low level Thunderwave, right?
Ooh.
Thinking, I didn't realize they were made. I thought they would be strong enough to withstand that.
They're a bit made out of paper.
What? I knew they were not super strong, but I didn't think a level 1 Thunderwave was gonna liquefy like 3 of them.
Well, these, especially if they're not the super big fighters, they're probably just kind of civilians.
I figured they would be injured and thrown back, not immediately powder, you know? Plus, I think it was a particularly strong version. It felt like it was a perfect level 1.
Ooh, those are the worst.
I wasn't trying, but you know, you can't when you're feeling the flow.
It just kind of happens.
Yeah.
Oh my god, did you kill all of them?
Only 3. Only 3. And then they, said fight in the arena, and I did. And it was one of the bigger fish guys, and some giant sea serpent. I don't even know what the name of it is.
Oh goodness.
And so I had my buddy Jangle, the little elf. I had him distract the hell out of the little fish guy. Meanwhile, I'm one-on-one with the giant serpent, right?
You fought a giant serpent one-on-one.
Yeah. And I got it. But you see, it was
Barely.
It was barely. Yeah, it was getting real close, and I was running out of spells and magic. I was really low, so I put everything I had into my arm because I channel magic through my arm all the time, right?
Of course.
So I forgot that when you cast or summon magic as like a last ditch life and death thing.
Oh no.
I forgot that tends to be a little bit
Explosive?
a little bit more juicy, a little more
Just
juicy.
a touch.
And apparently it was more than the arm could handle. And so I was going to cast Guiding Bolt right down his throat. But the arm overloaded and exploded and just blew half his head off his head. Which, achieved the result in the end, but the backlash from the explosion kind of knocked me out.
Fair enough.
I swear, the other fish guy was 1. All he needed to do was get tickled by the elf. He was that close, but I was out cold. But it was like he just going, achoo, we would have won the fight.
He was resistant! He was resisting everything!
Did you just miss?
No, he was resisting! He had a field of some kind.
He had a protection amulet active. I was busy fighting, I didn't notice it. And he was cutting the net, so he was kind of struggling. It was close.
I stabbed the man in the back!
It was as close as they get. And anyway, so my friend, the newly erected goddess, called the fight and asked me if I was, they basically said, did you mean to kill those guys? And I was like, I really wasn't. So,
Did you at least take a trophy?
no, in fact, I took what was left of the nub, and I left like a gravestone for the serpent.
Oh, well, good tribute.
Yeah, just being like, that was a damn good fight, thank you.
Fair enough.
And so, I always
He almost
assumed-
died.
I always knew this would happen someday, because I've been trying to get rid of this arm for years. And so I designed a new set of armor for when the arm's gone.
Fair enough.
And that's what they sent with you.
Makes sense.
And I also am training, I have to train in a whole new fighting style. I used to be a, basic sword and board,
I see.
Can no longer hold the board.
That's fair.
So I switched to more of a dueling.
So you're more of clerics.
Similar. And then I'll pull this sword off and I'll be like, let me introduce you to my team. Brunhild, meet my brother.
They appear in a spectral form.
Oh yeah, good.
Okay.
This is the same, like the sword's name is Hild, the armor's name is Throne, and they're married. They're married spirits. They're the souls of some being that are married, and they're not armor and soul.
They're cats.
Hello.
Okay, this is odd. Are all of your friends like this?
Yeah, you kind of get used to it.
You see, when I do solo work, and when you do solo work, when you're not part of a team, you tend to seek out the more exotic magic items to try and compensate for your lack of partner. I got
I was
Jangle,
on your team.
and he's a good buddy, but he is not exactly built for the front line.
Oh, trust me, she knows. Here, watch. He pulls out his necklace, and out comes out. At first, it looks like a firebolt,
No.
but then it swirls around and lands on his shoulder. Meet my phoenix.
Yeah, what the heck? You see, we all got weird ass partners and pets. It's just
Me too. Snowy.
he's got this fox spear that like can sense the weakness of creatures. It's so useful.
Huh.
Yeah.
He just looked at it and then he yelled at me once he kill it, and then I do that.
Oh, fair enough.
Yep.
How's that work?
I don't know. I just look at it,
Yeah, he just goes.
and Snowy tells me. He licks me.
He just goes Snowy, and then it tells him stuff.
It licks me to tell me.
Fair enough. Well, whenever you need your armor, it's back at camp. Just drop by and
Oh, that is beautiful. Perfect. Thank you. We're just going to get hopefully a map, and I think you wanted a telescope or binoculars or something.
No, I just wanted a map.
Didn't you ask about a telescope?
No, the place has a telescope on top of it.
Oh, that's the symbol. Okay, I thought you wanted one.
No,
You should get one. It's real good for
we
scouting.
have one.
Oh shit, we do! Our cleric has one!
technically, it's not a real one.
Oh wait, but hers is just a toy.
It is.
It's still good.
It is literally a toy.
We should
Toys are
probably,
good.
We should probably get a real one.
It's a shiny toy.
Anyway, yeah, speaking of which, Shattered Out, no, the one I'm talking about is,
Cleric, right?
you know that thing where we can't get diseases?
Yeah.
It don't work.
Huh?
Oh,
These brainworm things can jack you even if you're a paladin,
that's unfortunate.
right? And as far as I can tell, the only way to get them out is to drown yourself.
Huh.
Now, I think if you get infected, immediately get submerged, right? Like real quick,
Uh-huh.
and get it to leave. And then, kind of get revived.
Mhm.
That might work.
Okay.
But, it be real quick, because it takes over real fast.
Alright.
And
Well,
it specifically goes for whoever's in charge, so just don't claim to be the leader of something, and it's less likely.
he kind of looks at you for a minute and goes, so how do we tell if they're infected?
Mostly it's like they continually, they will always ask. If it's someone who just walks up to you and goes, who's your leader? Where's your leader? What's your leader? If they're always asking and aggressively seeking whoever's in charge, a name, a face, that's a good indicator.
What if they've already gotten the leader?
Well, then they're not asking. But
Well, then what are they doing that's different?
I have no idea.
my guess is that they're working for some other power, trying to infiltrate, higher authorities. So if you're a captain, a chieftain, a mayor, a queen, a king, the leader of a paladin order, they want those kinds of people so that they can control those organizations. That's my best guess.
We need to take on Corinthians or something?
I'm not entirely sure, but it's worth keeping an eye on the behavior of the world leaders. You'll see changes.
Well, let's just hope I don't have to drown Corinthians. He's not exactly. I don't want to be a traitor or nothing.
No. And another thing is, these things are aberrations. He told me that.
Yeah.
Which means they didn't happen normally. Somebody put these things out there.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, I'm fairly certain the dark evil god's making a move.
Lovely.
Spider goddess.
Spider.
Yeah. Lilith.
No, Loth, right?
Oh, Loth, sorry, Loth.
Loth is the
The one who survived.
Yeah, turns out she ain't running the show, she's being run. Someone's got her collared.
Just to let you know, Lilith and Loth are two different.
I said Loth, I corrected myself.
Yeah.
I said the one who survived. So I hope they
The spider
understood.
queen of corruption, she's been collared.
Lilith was one of those collared.
Lilith is collared?
Lilith is collared. Loth is just a different spider.
Okay, but
We're talking about Lilith.
Lilith is the one we're working with.
Lilith is one we
We
were.
talked
so I
about
had it
Lilith.
right, sorry.
Yes.
So Lilith's been collared. She ain't calling the shot. Lilith is someone's shotgun.
Who Lilith?
Spider Queen of Corruption?
The one who survived.
Isn't that supposed to be Lolth?
No.
Believe it or not, there's more than one.
Fair enough.
Lolth is that drow one. This is a different one.
Oh, gotcha.
What's drow? Oh yeah, you told me.
Thank you, but taller and darker skin. And always so goddamn angsty.
Oh.
Have you ever met a happy drow? I ain't never met a happy drow.
Sora
I've met
explained it to you.
Yeah, this is like.
He's
I always
a
freak
bard.
out. Huh?
That music must sound so strange.
Have you? Actually, he's at the Happy Tavern right now.
I gotta go see this. Come on, let's go get your map so I can go see a happy drow.
What?
Thank you for
What
the
are
favor,
these
and
guys?
Remember, be on the lookout.
What are these guys?
One is an orc. And the other is an elf.
I think if you think their names are important enough, you can tell me. Otherwise, I'll just let it be.
Galanthier is the orc. He's the paladin. And Shantari is the cleric.
Oh, by the way,
Yes.
you guys are adventuring paladins, right?
I'm the paladin. She's cleric.
Well, you adventure, right?
Is she also an orc?
No, she's an elf.
You adventure, right?
I suppose.
You haven't ever heard the name Ozroth on your travels, have you?
Yeah, demon of hell. Deals with the Fae.
Yes?
What about him?
Well, you.
We're pretty sure Ozroth has possessed the leader of the Fae realm he's from. So,
My area, the North Pole.
So what do you need? What do you want to know about him?
well, from what I understand about demons, the more you understand about them, the more likely you are to be able to deal with them.
Well,
Like summoning them. If you know enough about them, you can make them come to you with the right magic.
Well, really,
I
the
don't
only
think I
thing
can
I
get
can
him
tell
here.
you about him is that I mean, he likes to make a lot of deals. Kind of tricks you into making them. Otherwise, he runs off your desires. Kind of. So if you ever feel like you need something or want something, kind of works off of that. Eventually, if you call out to him enough, especially if you want a very specific thing, kind of start to try to summon him, right?
No!
Well,
I want to destroy him!
Now, if we want to destroy him, I'm thinking if we can make him come onto our turf, it's better. But so that we don't have to go to him. And
I don't think we can get him, though.
It's just an option. The more we know about him, the more options you have. We're not gonna go fight him tomorrow.
He's possessed in my Santa.
Basically, if we don't have to go to another dimension to fight him, I don't want to.
Well, problem is that these demon folk, they kind of like to stick in their own little area. Especially if they do go out into a different area, they usually send like some kind of avatar. Never really themselves. So if you really want to deal with him, you got to go down to wherever the hell he's going.
I was hoping if we knew enough and had a powerful enough summoning spell, we could make him come to us.
Well, you can summon him, but probably not him.
Yeah, there's no way.
Well,
They have
at
gumdrop.
the very least, if we know enough about him, maybe we can use that to guide our travel spell and get closer to his destination.
Well, I can get to the North Pole. I just need to know how to get to the Feywild.
Plane shift.
Yeah. You just need a powerful enough spellcaster.
Huh.
Basically, until one of us can plane shift on our own, I don't recommend we go there, because then we'd be reliant on scrolls or somebody else. They get died, we lose scrolls, and we're trapped there. So I want us to be able to come and go under our own power before we go there.
By the way, you know that hag that you've been looking for?
I do.
Turns out we got some information about her. Looks like she's back with her old tricks. Goes under the name of what was it? Grandma. What was it, honey? It was Grandma Beanbon.
Beanbon.
Beanbon?
Did I hear that right? Grandma Bean Bottom?
No.
Beanbon.
Beanbon.
Bong? Almost sounded like you said bing bong.
Yeah. No, not the fucking elephant.
Dolphin, elephant, cat.
Beanbon is the name. Yes, I know.
Bing Bong from Inside Out.
That's the whole point. It's supposed to lure children or something.
Right.
He's not dead?
Bean Bond is apparently her name now. She goes under a couple of other aliases, but that's the one that she prefers. Turns out that she's not. Well, she's in the material plane again, so dealing with her still. So if you hear about someone named Bean Bond or Grandma or something or other, that's probably her.
Bing bong.
Good, because as it stands, I have no idea if my mom's gonna come back from the curse because she's not dead yet.
Oh, she ain't dead. Oh, she'll visit you one day.
What?
That's why I've been gathering some
Can she plane shift?
Hex?
Probably.
But usually, remember that skull we found? Remember that skull when we killed the one in the woods?
Yeah.
Hags tend to have their own items that only work for hags. They're real particular. Like, even if you get the item, it wouldn't work for you.
But what if we capture her and force her?
Either that or you really don't want to use the thing because it's kind of evil.
Dark magic, cursed evils, it's not great. The last one we fought put a crown of madness on me. I almost killed one of our buddies. Apparently,
And that's
I
still
hit
gonna
him
do
with
that.
I hit him with a lightning lash and a thunder. I zapped his ass.
That's unfortunate.
I was fine.
Here's the best part. I was seeing enemies everywhere, but he's the only one I really hit.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, it's great. I'm gonna find him in the tournament tomorrow, and you know what? You know the reason I have this sword and armor? Is because he couldn't stop stuttering long enough to say hello, and they got pissed that he was so unconfident and chose me instead.
That's funny.
He almost had magic armor, sword, married soul combo thing that can change shape, but he couldn't stop stuttering like a moron.
Well, that's unfortunate. But hey,
Yeah, he's got me
his lost
I give
joy.
up.
I know, it's great. We're working on getting him more confident. He sometimes cries after eating potatoes. It's weird.
How did you know that?
Cries after eating potatoes.
Yeah, he made a bunch of shaped potatoes for dinner, and then he looked at it and walked outside and like cried to our dragon for 20 minutes.
How do you know that?
Yeah, how did you know that?
I assume I read. Okay,
Is your bird out there just scanning everyone?
Fred was sitting outside looking down and being like,
Elto looked around and didn't notice anything.
Yeah, you would not have known that.
Yeah, I'm like saying.
You would not have
How do you know
"Oh, we
that?
all showed up to check on him."
No, you only Sora did.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
only Sora went after him. You
Yeah.
would have at least
And the
seen
captain
him
didn't even see it when
Yeah.
she came out.
Yeah,
Okay.
Captain
And
didn't see it, so
we didn't see this.
You would not have known that.
For some reason, I thought
God.
I thought we all came back up and
No.
Unless your angel was just like, yo.
He's a Friday.
Yo,
How about
what
that?
Yeah, my angel was looking over, taking notes like, "Oh, this is juicy." But no, okay, I'm still gonna rag on him.
Let's get the map!
He's a fighter, and he's got all these women who come flocking to him, but he's so unconfident. I don't get it. He just stutters at them, and they love it.
Sometimes.
I was gonna say something, but I don't. But that's not. That's
It's like he's a girly man. And
What were you gonna say? What were you gonna say?
nothing. I'm not. I'm no.
You know what? I know what he is. He's one of them twinks.
Stop.
He's skinny, he's girly, and they like it.
Can't say that.
It's not a word in their world,
He
I
ain't
don't
here.
think.
I was telling here. Let
don't
my
think
whole
it's-
Paladin order be spreading word of Elto, the fire twink.
I don't think it's a word in this world. That's something.
Not.
It's not. But either way,
Fine. Elto, the fire genasi girly man.
Oh my god.
fair enough.
Anyway, we got a map to buy. I'm sure you got
Fire
things to
Gyarados?
do. Yeah, if you're in town during the tournament, you should watch us, because I'm going to fight them, and it's going to be fun.
Oh, actually, I'm joining.
Yes!
Why else do you think I'm here? I'm here to clear. I'm here to
Oh,
clear.
I do say, if you win,
I'm cheering
you'll
too.
need to see the emerald. I think it might be the key to our missing city. Because we found one in
It's the prize.
in a town, and when you crush it, it gave me guided visions that led me to here.
So you're gonna crush the big emerald.
If it's the magical one, if it's actually just an emerald, it's all yours. But if it's like the magic one that can lead us to our future destination, I might need it. At least consider it. I don't know how they all work.
Maybe we figured out how to use it without destroying the darn thing, but
The last one required crushing. I'm hoping this one's different.
fair enough.
This one has
Well,
mind control.
I also, depending on whether or not we win or not, if I do win, I kind of do need it back.
Honestly, we collect enough random junk. I'm sure we can at least compensate you with a gem of equal value.
I have this!
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave
Look.
you high and dry. You'll get
The ring of
something
tongue,
out
I
it.
pull it out.
Don't put that on. It makes you taste everything.
It's good though!
Oh, the ring of tongue.
It is
Lets you taste everything in a 30-foot radius.
Look, there's only one thing I want to taste in my general 30-foot radius, and I don't need a ring to do that.
Look at her.
Okay.
Hello.
What is
Yeah,
Paladin?
she just kind of slaps him. It's like she's like here.
Oh, that's great. Hey, better that than he thinks the other thing.
Yeah, fair enough.
What?
I guess I'll see you all in the tournament.
Indeed. And hey, you'll get to see that new armor. It looks great.
Oh, sounds good.
Don't underestimate Elto, though. He's training with Sora now.
How do you know that?
Yeah, technically speaking, you wouldn't know that.
Yeah, we wouldn't be like.
But, well, he's in his room.
Okay, technically speaking, you would have an idea because
we could guess, but we wouldn't know.
I don't know he's training with her. I'm just know that he'll be training with her.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say because technically speaking, you would know that they would want to be trained because of what happened earlier, but you would not know that he's training right now.
Well, when I'm saying now, I mean like, recently became his training.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. All right,
Yeah,
so
training.
you guys say goodbye to the pair, and then you guys leave for the.
Let's go find an octagon.
Yep. You guys head over to the large domed building with a large telescope pointing out of the central observatory, and walk in. And there seems to be a couple of people just rummaging back and forth, running around with a couple scrolls in their hands.
So who's is there like anybody like on a desk or anybody can ask her?
There's a receptionist, yeah.
I'll go there.
Oh, by the way, okay.
Oh,
Which means you get to add a D4 to any rolls you make for like the next 10 minutes.
okay.
Hello. How can I help you?
Oh boy.
Hello. Do you have any maps of the area? Like broad map of this area?
Your turn.
Is this your father?
No, my companion.
He's one of them elves that's crazy old.
Yep.
He's like 4 foot nothing, but 700 years old. It's crazy.
I'm probably shorter than this usually, but that's just because I'm a half elf now.
He's literally he looks like he's 6.
I know, but he's
I'm a Christmas elf. We
Yeah.
just look little.
he's from the Feywild. Thank you.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
He's legit like 700.
Haven't seen one of those in a while. You were saying you needed a what?
A map of the area. Not of the town, really. I need more map outside of the town.
Let's see.
Like the outer deserts.
Yes, there should be one here. Here you go. We'll need that back, of course, unless you wish to pay for it.
Oh, how much is it?
300 gold.
How when will you need it back, though?
Post haste.
Oh, so, you just want me to look at it here?
Of course.
What are you looking at?
A general map of the.
Wait,
of
do you have a
the entire
cartographer's kit, right?
Dude.
Okay, we'll just look at it here then. Thank you.
Oh
Is there
my
a desk or
goodness.
something we can look at it?
Is there like a desk or something we can look around?
Yeah, there's a bit of a cluttered desk on your right, but you can kind of push things around and open it up.
Okay, Nero, we can't take this with us, so I think we're gonna have to just look it over and try to maybe print it out, right? Copy it down if it seems important.
So can we both perception this shit and see if we find any important stuff?
I mean, I think it would be investigation to analyze it and look at what to try and figure. Okay, what is the important thing? Like, if I were to draw it out and only mark, say, landmarks.
Sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead and so only one of you roll, but roll with advantage.
So which one of us?
It would be
You know what? You should roll with advantage because I also already gave you guidance, so it'll be.
Oh yeah,
So
with
you'll
that
add
extra.
you'll add a D4.
Yep.
And I have luck.
So roll your 2 20s and then add a D4 to whichever the roll is.
I might not hit the
It
two.
would be
Luck.
an investigation check.
So, investigation. Oh, what am I doing there? I have this thing. Boopity boop, skivity boop, spellity boop. Oh no, skillsy boops. Investigation. Luckily, I'm proficient in that. So, roll 2d20 and a 4. Yeah. That is a nat 20 plus 2 plus 3.
Of course.
25 total.
Yeah.
So you look at that, and you open up the entire map, and you realize, and you with a nat, especially the nat 20, you notice 5 specific things.
Damn.
One, obviously, is the map that you are, or the area you're at. There is an expanse of a large desert which has pictures of large worms. You assume that's probably where the worm paths are. They even branch out to where they would quote unquote stop. It would stop at three different locations. One is what they call just the tower. One is they call it the camp. It's not really it doesn't, or I guess they would call it the trading camp. So there's the trading camp, the tower, and then there is just and it's marked, but it's not marked with a name.
So it's like an unknown place, but it's a place the worms go.
Yes. Well, it seems to be a point of interest.
Okay.
And then the last thing that you notice, for some reason, is you remember hearing something about an alcove in the dwarven fairy tales, and you look to the bottom right of the map, and there seems to be a little alcove called Worm's Rest.
Worm's Rest. Oh, so what was the first thing again? The first thing was wasn't part of the worm tunnels, right? It was
one is the tower.
The tower.
One is a trading post. One is an unnamed marked area, and then there's that little alcove called Worm's Rest.
And this alcove was something that was part of those fairy tales.
You because
heard of it.
Yeah, because what you can assume is this area is probably the area that quote unquote housed where the Shattered Plains might have been. It seems the most out of the entire map that you can see right now.
Most likely.
It seems that this is the most plausible.
So can I ask Nero to try to mark this stuff down on like his cartographer kit?
Sure. Go ahead and make a cartography check. You do not have any cartography like proficiencies or anything, so go ahead and just roll a straight d20.
I mean, if I don't get anything to it, so it's just a 6. Keep in mind, Jangle, you asked the man who recently lost his dominant arm to draw the map.
Well, I know, but the alcove.
You kind of scribble it around, and you kind of sort of get the general outline of where things are, and you kind of slowly write what things are. However, when you say tower in one area, it kind of bleeds over to where the trading outpost is, and trading outpost also like the OST of post it overlaps where the third point of interest is. Worm's Rest looks like a big square instead of an alcove. And you misspell it instead of WORM, it's WYRM.
Which is worm, just the wrong kind of worm.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, maybe I should do it. Can I take it and flip it over and just try to...
Dude, I have so many sheets of paper. Just take a fresh one.
Okay.
Go ahead and try.
I bought like 100 of these. I didn't want.
So what am I rolling? Just a regular straight?
Just a straight cartography check.
With the little
You still get guidance?
Yep. You still have guidance. So go ahead and roll d4.
Go for the guidance.
It's bad?
Fuck it. It's luck time.
Oh my god.
Luck time. 11 is better.
Plus?
I don't know. Well, this is an add to luck, right?
This no. Well, yeah.
That adds to the roll.
Yeah, that adds to the roll.
Okay, so it's 11 plus 3.
That's 14.
Yep.
Plus
Wait.
what? Or is it just a...
It's a straight.
Yeah, that's just
Flat, and then I'll have...
Next time, don't ask the one-armed man to draw the map.
I'm sorry, I gotta luck things
That was
sometimes.
funny.
So wait, did you have to roll a disadvantage?
No.
No,
He just
I rolled
he just
really low,
6.
and narratively, and since I'm right-handed, I treat Nero as right-handed, which means
And he doesn't have any advantages in it, so.
I was doing this with my left hand like a super mutant with a crayon, just.
You make yours a little clearer, a little better.
It's at least in my position.
It's at least
Usable.
It's at least usable and readable. It's not perfect. It doesn't look immaculate or anything. But to the best of your ability, you're able to at least map out a general area of what it is. You kind of even mark down some of the or at least some of the landmarks around. So at least you have an idea of where you would need to go.
So we know.
I just want to ask him. I was like, I also need to know where can a man buy meat? Uncooked.
The butcher.
Okay, good. You have. Not every town has one.
Ah, fair enough. He's right next to the bakery.
Bakery. Well, we gotta hit the bakery. This dude's bakery. He likes baked goods. I need to make sure I got some good meat because I'm in the tournament, so best to have at least one good steak ready.
Ah, fair enough.
Alright, come on, Jangle. We need some food. I need some good food, and I also gotta see that happy drive.
Okay.
We can skip that.
Yeah, I was about to say we could do that. We could do that later. I'm gonna do the training session with Sora. And,
Oh yeah, me and Josh, are you and I pretty much done?
Yeah, I think we're just because if we're just gonna go check out places, I mean, I think
Yeah,
we're good.
get a drink, buy some honey, some honey buns, some steaks. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. You guys can do if you're gonna buy any foods or anything like that. I would say 1 gold per pound of food that you're getting.
Let's go with 3.
$3
And then if you're especially if you're doing and you can go ahead and meet your happy drow and shit. It'll be fun. As for you two, you guys set up your little area. You guys have everything set up and ready to go. You even asked Durlek for his leather wrapping, so that way you now have your swords. Your swords and axes.
That's
Do
how much
meet
I got.
Durlek. Will you be training tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah, what's the 3
I
gold?
would like to join.
Sure.
Thank you.
You guys bind your swords and axes with this leather. You are able to do full damage. However, every single attack will be a non-lethal attack. Until you unwrap your blades.
Oh, and perhaps you'll be, hopefully, needing these. And it's sheets for your axe. The very same ones I tried to give you that one time.
Colonel boy.
Reluctantly takes them.
Okay.
How's your spell list coming?
Alright, so
With the branch of Leanne,
I'm thinking
take 2 different
one or
spells
2
from
ways
the
that
wizard
we can do like the training
I'm
thing.
looking
Either
through those ones.
Sora could
Full on combat. Full on combat.
I really
Sora
kinda
could
Misty Step, which is a wizard
try and
step, and then a spell.
try and
which
like
can
do like a thing
there's also-
with Elto because he said he wanted to.
Guys, if we're gonna do side conversations, if you could come around and then and do whispering, so that way I can hear everything that's going on here.
Elto did say that he wanted to learn about unarmed attacks. If maybe we could start with that, or we can do some of the sparring. And if she sees something that he could improve on, then she would, I suppose, take up his weapons and show him in a slowed down motion to make it to clear what she wants him to try and do.
Okay.
So either one or the other to start with.
Sure. So Elto, you watch as even though Sora's axe or weapon of choices are axes, she seems still pretty proficient with a sword. And she kind of shows you her own motions of how she would wield your blades.
Or more like if we're sparring and she notices something that he could improve on, then she makes exaggerated motions to show him like where to improve.
Yeah, and then she also corrects your stances in a certain way or two. She allows you to almost right yourself and keep yourself a little bit more well guarded. And in doing so, that is a general a sense of what happens during this training session. Unless there's anything else that you guys would like to specifically work on.
Well, there are only two things: working with a shield and a longsword, and basically unarmed combat. That's the only two things Elto mentions.
Okay. You should have a proficiency with those weapons already, correct?
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Elto?
Oh, proficiency with unarmed combat, or just a longbow?
Just like a longsword, a shield, and all that such.
A fighter's proficient.
Yeah, I was about to say he should be, but I just want to double check.
Feet. Where can I look for proficiency in class features?
It should be under class proficiencies. If it's not there, then you can literally just look at your fighters, and it should say if it says all martial weapons.
Let's
and then
see.
It should also say shield.
Let's see. 5 feet. Proficiencies are perception and survival, fighting style,
No.
archery, and martial art. Yeah, the fighting style is with archery. He has a proficiency in archery.
I'm not. No. So, how do I say this?
Long swords.
So what's
So you are a fighter, correct?
Check his armor and weapons.
Yeah.
Okay. Then your proficiencies do include martial weapons and simple weapons as well as shields. So you are yeah. And I believe light armor or medium armor. All armor. Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, I see. Weapons, martial weapons, simple weapons.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't armor, heavy armor, light armor, medium armor, and shields.
Okay. Cool. So you definitely have proficiency in all those already. So you're not gonna get gain anything specifically like stat wise. However, you do in character kind of learn a bit more about yourself. How better to use a shield in combat and kind of how to fight with said weapons. Yes.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Night, Maya.
Night.
Thank you for the cards, Maya.
Oh yeah.
I said thank you for the cards.
Oh. Okay then. So, how was that?
The same.
You're improving.
I would hope so.
Alright. You ready to do a full-on spar? See if you can put to the test what you've learned?
Oh shit.
Yeah, let's see what I can do with that.
We need figures?
No, this will be theater of the mind, but I will have you guys rolling for each other because so as I said, this will be full damage. It's just going to be non-lethal. You guys can keep going until you guys reach 0. You guys can go until you reach half HP. Whatever you guys like. It is all going to be up to you.
Are you gonna say roll for initiative?
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap! Nice.
So,
Can I get in there and find his weakness?
no, you may not because you are not there.
So we know.
Before we begin,
Gonna be fun.
Sora says now, Elto, this could end one of two ways. Either one of us yields, one of us gets the blade to each other's throats, or we knock each other down. Do you agree?
Sure. Of course.
Okay. The rules of engagement have been set. You guys take your stances, and in this moment, I want you both to roll initiative.
Nice.
Okay.
So I'm gonna need a
Oh,
d20
boy.
and...
You know what? Belle will be there. She'll officiate.
Oh, Belle's suddenly there?
Sure, why not?
Okay, how long has she been there?
I mean, she'll be there since like after you guys set up and everything.
By the way,
Okay.
what's her room look like?
You don't know.
It's true. It's only Zephra knows though.
You don't need to know.
I want to know these things.
No, you don't. You don't need to know. God, Jangle is so nosy.
That he is. That he is.
Okay. So
So,
let's see.
Sora, what is your initiative?
All right. Well, first Sora will be. Actually, I think.
Initiative.
My initiative, 16 plus 4 for initiative, so 20.
Okay.
Damn, son.
Your initiative?
Where do you get a +4?
It's 9
He has high dex.
plus.
Oh yeah.
Wait, and
Said he had a 14 dex, which is a +2.
So yeah, +2, +3, from his proficiency.
One action or
Proficiency to his bonus?
Wait a minute.
You don't add.
No,
proficiency to
yeah,
initiative.
no.
wait, what do you add to initiative?
It has its own modifier, but it's normally just your
No.
dexterity modifier.
Hold on. Hey, Elto, how do you have a +3 to your initiative?
Oh, it's 16 for the die, and it says initiative is +4. We're level 7s, right?
How is it +4?
there's no.
It's related to your dexterity
Yeah.
modifier. And
Yeah,
you said you had a 14 dexterity, right?
Yeah, 14 dexterity.
14 dexterity is +2, so that means you would only have a +2 to your
well,
initiative.
it
Unless he has some like fighting style that I'm unaware
So
of.
it's
Fighting styles, archery, second wind. Okay, let's see, class features, proficiency.
Let me hold on. Let me look up archery real quick. I don't
No.
think it gives anything.
No, archery just gives you a +2. I have it. I don't
Yeah.
get
What,
+2 of that. It's only for range.
Yeah. So how do you have a +4?
I think there's something that my features that allows me to give me an advantage for initiative or something.
A feat?
You have a feat.
Was it? Well, was his thing automatically generated? I mean, not automatically generated, but the computer does everything for you. You don't put anything else.
Yeah, I mean, besides me leveling up and everything, or me selecting like what would I want to add my bonus to, like strength, dexterity, constitution, and whatnot, blah blah blah.
I say the computer is right, and we just figured it out later.
The initiative.
Fair enough.
What feat do you have?
I just want to know.
What
So
feat?
hold on, yeah, guys, give me a minute.
I'm gonna sense this.
I just want to know. Do you have a feat, or did you just take ability score increases instead?
Ability stat increase. No, I mean the only feat I have is grappler.
Oh,
Okay, so you did.
that's not gonna happen.
That actually, well, alert is what gives you a +5. initiative.
alert with that. So I don't think.
I mean, if you want, I'll go back to my my sheet.
Wait.
Well,
I know.
it necessarily doesn't matter.
Yeah, it
He has
doesn't
a higher
technically. Yeah, it doesn't
initiative.
technically matter right now. However, we'll figure this out a little bit more in detail later.
So my initiative was 12.
12. Okay, so he goes first. You go second.
Okay.
Okay, so even if
So
okay.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, Belle kind of literally rings the bell. She rings the bell and officially starts the fight. Both of you rush towards each other, and Elto, you get your swing off just a little faster than Sora. Go ahead and make your attack, or whatever
Belle says,
you do.
Don't hurt him.
Make my attack roll.
Oh shoot! Yep, make your attack roll, whether that be with a blade, with a or a bow. You guys are 30 feet away from each other.
Yeah. Okay, we're 30 feet away from each other.
So you can run up on her and
Yep,
use
you
a
can-
melee,
yep.
2 melee attacks.
You
if
can
want.
either run up on her, or you can run away and use your bow.
Yeah, I'm trying to do it on our combat, so I run towards Sora and basically launch my first attack at her. So, let's see.
Shit.
Do I just roll just a plain 20?
For rolling to attack, yes.
Unarmed attack.
Plus strength.
Unarmed attack, it will be plus your strength, yeah.
Plus proficiency.
And proficiency.
Is he proficient in his fist?
I think we're all proficient in unarmed strikes, right?
I don't think
Is
so.
that-
No.
That's my strength.
Because
I know that's
being
a
proficient in your fist is specifically a monk feat, is it not?
Okay, never mind. Then.
Wait, so he's attacking me without like any weapons?
Yeah.
He said he wanted to get better at unarmed combat just now.
Okay, I just assumed that when we actually sparred that he was gonna use weapons.
I mean, my arm strike has a +3 for.
Okay, so my roll is a 16, and the strength was +3, so 19.
So that means it's.
And my armor class is 15, so that does hit.
Yep.
According
Go
to
ahead and
D&D
roll a
Beyond,
D4 for damage.
unarmed strike.
D4 for damage?
Yep, a D4 plus your strength modifier.
No, it's not a ranger thing.
Okay, D4.
I think it's. It's that
A
the
2 plus
damage
3 for 5.
is only based off of 1 plus strength modifier.
So 5
and
damage?
not actually.
Yep, 5 damage.
Not a D4 because D4s are only for monks and
Gotcha.
they upgrade.
Yeah, D6 and all that. Okay, fair enough.
And since I'm able to attack again, I will try to basically sweep under Sora's leg to try and knock her off balance.
Okay. This will be a flavor thing because obviously you or unless you have a battle master feat like this.
Battle Master feat?
He's not a battle
Yeah,
master.
I was about to say, are you a battle master? Is what I'm asking.
Battle Master.
That's a subclass of
champion.
fighter.
I'm just for martial archetype.
No. So,
yeah,
what is your subclass or your
Champion.
Yeah.
I thought it was Jim.
Yeah, my subclass is champion.
Okay.
nice.
Then yeah. So you do not it's just you crit on a 19. You do not have a battle master's thing which is called tripping attack. So this will be specifically for flavor. Go ahead and roll your attack. Go ahead and it's going to be adding your strength plus your proficiency.
Okay, let's see if I can get lucky again. Fudge cakes! I get a 19 plus a 3. Holy
That's
God.
a critical!
That's a crit.
Yeah, I know because of the fact that I have my bonus of 19 or a 20 can be a critical.
Oh
Yep.
my god.
So go ahead and roll a d4 and double that dice damage.
Who needs a ring of
And
strength?
then yeah right. And then add your strength modifier.
Critic by punching.
Okay, 3 times 2 is 6, and plus another 3, which is 9.
Nice. So you come over, you rush forward and you sheath your sword and you slam it or you slam your fist directly into Sora's shoulder and you crouch down and you sweep at her leg, lifting one of her legs up with one of your legs. You almost aim your kick on accidentally really well and hit directly with your shin onto the back of her leg, which snap and cracks your leg pretty hard.
Oh my god!
At first your knee kind of buckles and then you feel your leg get swept for a moment. You are now you can retaliate. It is your turn.
My goodness.
Okay, so where am I like right now? Am I like in the air?
No, you are not in the air. So basically Elto literally just came up, punched you, crouched down, swept your leg, so your leg just got kicked here. Your foot is up, but you can step back down and strike.
You're functionally standing.
Yeah, you're functionally standing.
He couldn't trip you, you're big.
Yeah, no, it's because he doesn't have a thing. But
Can't prone her.
Alright,
Within
so,
mechanics,
yeah.
you can't trip.
my leg is
Unless you
broken, but it's
no, it's not broken. It's it just like it buckled. So like so imagine like someone literally just kicked your leg. You're like, oh shit.
Imagine you're putting on a belt.
So you just kind of buckled your leg, and then it gets swept up for just a moment, but then you can come back down. Your leg hurts a little bit, but you're fine. Like functionally, you're fine.
Okay.
We need some battle music.
Yeah, music.
Oh yeah, good point. What would be a good sparring music between Elto and Sora at this
Well,
point?
he's looking for that.
Play the song that
How are you gonna
SpongeBob
retaliate
played while in the jellyfish.
Friend basically just fucking sweeped your leg. And he's dealt pretty significant damage, it seems like, with the one critical.
I know.
I wonder
I know,
how
I'm
Sora
so
feels about this.
Man.
Wow.
She mad. She's proud.
Look at Randy
You're
Orton
like,
slippery.
wow, all that training paid off in turn
Honestly, if
one.
this continues the way it does, Elto is so gonna freak out.
And then when he has the ring,
He hasn't even used the ring yet, so
be a monster.
that would improve his
Okay,
unarmed strike.
so
yeah.
Elto has like gone into this fight without weapons. I assumed that we were going in with weapons.
Well, he eventually unsheathed.
Yeah, he literally sheathed the sword and then they came up to punch you.
Gotcha. Okay. So Sora still has her axes.
To slice him to bits.
And swords.
Okay. I'm very tempted, like, with this one idea that I have, but I'm not sure, just considering how close we are, whether or not it's going to work out.
What do you want?
So, obviously, I would like to come down and get both feet on the ground,
Okay.
and I would like to swing out one of my chain axes and either wrap it around both his legs or one of his legs, completely around, and then use that to yank him off his feet.
Okay.
But considering how close we are, I'm not sure if the momentum of that would work.
It would be awkward, but again, functionally, it would be the same thing as a regular attack. Because if I remember correctly, you're not a metal caster, correct?
She's also a champion.
No, I am also a champion.
You
Get creative about
yeah.
it.
So you guys can't exactly trip each other functionally, but through like theater of the mind, like you guys can do something similar. But yeah, if you would like, you can flavor your attack as like you swing down. As you're swinging down, you let it go to wrap around his leg.
Yeah, either one or both of his legs, whichever happens.
Go ahead and roll for attack.
Okay.
What is it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Your proficiency in
Wait,
strength.
is this gonna be like for the lightning chain axes? Yes.
Are you
So this will be your full everything.
Proficiency strength. Since we have like a fighting style.
12.
12 in total.
Yes, if I'm doing my math correctly.
I don't believe a 12 hits Elto, correct?
It's a 13.
Holy shit, you have a 13 AC only? Holy shit.
It's a paper.
Alright. So you try and slash down at his leg, and you let go of your axe. Your axe barely misses his leg and sticks into the ground. You have, I believe, you still have another attack. What would you like to do?
Other axe.
So it's just on the ground now. Where exactly did it bury into the ground in relation to him? Like, where is like the
So
shape?
he is sweeping. His leg is here. The axe would have went essentially right there, right next to his foot, right here.
No. Hey, this is a training exercise. How do you know what his...
You can. See, you can turn the bear and then it is all. Come on, I'll show you the number. Oh, she was thinking about adding barbarian to a druid so she could turn into some animal.
Oh yeah, barbarian. Yeah, that's a thing.
I hadn't thought about it before, so I was like,
Dude, barbarians are fucking rough. Holy shit.
So he's still like kind of like crouched.
Yeah,
like
he's
this?
still crouched down. Essentially, like he's just completed his kick.
Okay. Could I shuffle like basically like one of my feet, basically something like this, and basically try and kick up dirt into his face?
Okay.
Can't play dirty.
Let's do an improvised
Enemies
weapon
don't
attack. then.
fight fair.
So we'll do an improvised weapon attack. Go ahead and roll for
Wait,
attack.
Dragonborns don't fight fair?
Enemies.
No, in her mind, enemies don't fight fair.
Oh,
Dragonborns? Getting
No.
racist.
So go ahead and roll for
I didn't hear the word correctly.
That's a 19.
Nice.
Straight 19.
You are splattered.
That does actually crit. Yeah. Oh well, I mean,
Improvised crit?
Well, I mean, it's an improvised weapon to blind. So are you trying to do damage with this, or are you just specifically trying to get it blind?
Both.
Okay. I'll say this. So as you're kicking up dust, or as you're kicking up dirt into his eyes, you accidentally kick a rock into his head too. So go ahead and roll a
The rock, Elto, it comes back!
Go ahead and roll a d4, double
Those
the
kobolds.
dice, and add your strength modifier.
Spirit of Cobalt.
And then Elto, if I can have you roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay, that's
Constitution. This is a
1d4.
20, right?
Oh,
1d4.
oh, and you said
pyramid.
to double it.
Yes, double. Just
Constitution
double.
saving throw. Oh, I just realized
No,
right
no.
now.
So roll
I
once,
still technically-
and then whatever the result is, double that number, and then add your strength modifier.
I just realized right now, Michael, just out of curiosity, we haven't had a full day's rest, right?
Nope.
4.
I just realized I still have 10 points minus from when Sora landed on top of Elto.
That's funny.
This is the same day.
Yep, this is in fact the same day. So you get minus 4 to your HP, and you and go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw.
3 plus 5, 8.
Unfortunately, that does not beat the DC. You are now considered blinded.
Ah, Fred.
Basically, what this means is you are unable to see with anywhere I should say after 5 feet, and any attack on you is at advantage. Any attack you make is at disadvantage.
Okay, then.
Until you clear your eyes, essentially.
Oh, this is gonna be weird.
It is now your turn. I believe, unless you have anything else that you would like to do, I believe you have a bonus action left.
She may use
Another attack.
So
You can throw it for attack.
Technically speaking, you could also use your action surge.
Or just
which I never use.
blast him with lightning.
Yeah, or you could blast him with lightning.
Not going that hard.
Destroy him. Destroy his body.
For a bonus action, I mean, I'm not really seeing anything like second wind.
Second wind allows you to heal again. Since you are using 2 light weapons, you can use your bonus action to make an additional 1 weapon attack. You can't do your full attack action, so you can't make 2 strikes. You can make 1 extra action attack. Other than that, you have the ability to use your breath, and then you also have the ability to action solution.
I can't get the idea out of my head of like, since like we're so close of doing basically not like attacking with my axes, but almost doing like an unarmed strike to see if I can knock him onto the ground.
Sure. Did you want to do it with claws or without?
Which is it gonna be? Which is it gonna be?
I don't think I've ever, well, no, I think this is the first time I'm doing an unarmed strike against anyone.
With is it bonus action?
It would be. I'll consider this a bonus action.
Yeah. I mean, it is like having a light weapon.
I suppose I'm a sort of like, since she's not used to like doing like unarmed strikes, she could accidentally use her.
Claws.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll for an attack.
Kill you.
Roll at advantage.
Fudge. Okay.
He's gonna look even more intense. He'll have his claw marks down his face. Plus your proficiency.
Plus your plus your
Proficiency in strength.
She rolled 2 d20s.
Yes.
So,
Hit him. It's over.
so that's a 12 first. What? And natural
20. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll your damage. That is.
She got an advantage?
Yeah. Because he's blinded. So
Yeah,
go ahead and roll
he did.
another 1d4. Double the dice and then add your strength.
That's 3.
So 6 plus your strength.
The modifier is 2.
So 8. You take 8. Elto, you take 8 points. 8 additional points of slashing damage as you feel. At first, your head gets knocked in the head with a rock. As you do, your eyes open just a touch, and dirt slams into your eyes. This burning sensation comes into your eyes as you reel back. You reel back and expose your chest, and you feel a rending across your chest from your lower left all the way up to your upper right shoulder. And that
Sorry.
You kind of almost walked into it as she rips your across your chest.
Okay.
You are now blinded and quite hurt. What would you like to do? It is your turn.
Bell, save him.
Okay. Okay. Let's just say. Okay. Question: did her blow just like finish? Like it left hit Elto's body, right?
The attack just ended. Yes.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. This is gonna be something completely unexpected, but I think it just might work.
No.
Elto tries to see if he can reach out and grab her arm, and then try to either. Actually, what would be the better idea? Would be
Grapple.
actually Greg tries to grab her arm and then just maybe toss her over if he can.
Okay. She would still be within 5 feet. You are. This is going to be a grapple check, not an attack roll. So I'm going to rule it as like a regular attack roll. But this will be a contested strength roll. So go ahead, both of you either can do athletics or both of you can do either athletics. Sora specifically can do either athletics or acrobatics, whichever one is better for you. This will be a contested roll, so go ahead and roll for it.
What does he roll?
He rolls an athletics.
Okay.
Okay, so
I'm rolling a strength athletics, so.
Oh, wait.
14 plus 10!
yeah, for both.
Nice.
What?
11, 16 for let's do athletics for that.
Okay. Elto, what is yours?
14 plus 6 for 20.
Oh.
6
my
athletics?
God.
How the fuck do you have a +6?
Oh! He has strength and his proficiency probably in it.
What's your
No,
strength?
it's just my strength. Athletics is only strength. Dexterity is my acrobatics, which is a +4, but strength and athletics is +6.
He has a 16 strength.
Does he?
With a plus, so it's a +3 modifier and a +3 proficiency bonus if
bad.
he's proficient
But-
in athletics.
Not bad.
You have a proficiency in athletics, I'm assuming.
Proficiency and yeah, I do have proficiency athletics. It's a +4,
Not
but
bad. Not bad.
I'm using. Michael said I'm using athletics.
So yeah, it's your strength and your yes, you
Okay.
you doing hurt
So you
things.
you grab as Sora's claw rends through your body. You almost steel yourself and grab and reach out. You grasp onto what you believe to be the arm, and you try to grab her over your shoulder and try and flip her over. Sora attempts to ground herself, but the dirt that she kicked up makes her footing unsteady as she goes directly over your shoulder and slams onto the ground.
Oh my god, did he win?
No.
Not yet.
The rules.
After which, I basically move her arm behind her back and just like pin it in a like pin position. Like I just.
So is that
put it,
restrained?
Yes, she would be considered restrained.
Oh, from grapple.
Yeah. You're considered grapple. I don't know if is restrained and grapple the same thing or.
No, they're two different conditions.
Well, when the condition.
Like restrained is like being caught in web. Like a
Yeah.
spider's
So
web.
then you're considered grapple.
Okay.
Incapacitated.
Yeah, we should check out that.
Condition. Oh, it's a grappled creature's speed becomes 0. Cannot benefit from any bonus to its speed. So I guess it's not
Yeah.
it's not restrained.
Yeah.
Do you have an advantage on attack rolls against a creature?
Repeat restrained real quick.
Restrained's different. It says restrained creature's speed becomes 0. It can't benefit from any bonuses to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. And the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on all dexterity saves.
I will say you're grappled. Then. You're not restrained.
Yeah, because there's only one thing it does to you.
Because in a grapple, you have a chance to break out. Restrained is a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am grappled.
Yes, you are grappled.
Okay.
It's a 0 speed.
And has my arm like
You have your
bonus.
your arm
Like
fixed
basically behind your back and like really putting it.
Essentially, you just got flipped over, put onto the ground, and your arms behind your back. He has, I believe, that is his action. He did not do an attack action, so he did not get a second one.
you have your bonus action, Elto. Do you want to do anything? You also technically can have a second wind, or you have an action surge.
Honestly, I can't really think of any, like, what am I gonna do, like, frickin' strike her neck or something? I'm not gonna, like, bang her in the back of the head or anything, so I think, if anything, the only bonus...
So
you just sliced
you could do one of three things. One, you could action surge to take 2 strikes against her while she's down. 2, you can heal with your second wind. Or 3, you can ask if she yields and see what her answer is.
Okay. Honestly, let's see. I asked Sora if she yields. Sora, do you yield?
Wow, he's still blind.
Yeah, he is still blind. He is still blind.
Let's see if you can still keep me on the ground. And if that is the end of his turn, Sora would like to try and headbutt him with horns.
Sure. Do you want to break out, or attempt to just break out strength-wise, or do you want to attack while you grab?
So breaking out would just not be an attack.
Strength.
Yes. So breaking out specifically is using an action to attempt to break out. It'll be another contested roll, strength against strength, or dexterity against strength, depending on whatever you want to use. And that would be the end of your action. Or you can do an attack action, which would be either headbutting and striking him with your other arm, meaning them doing something along that effect.
And I'm guessing doing either of those doesn't guarantee that I get myself out of it.
Correct.
Okay.
There is no guarantee. There is just chances.
Yeah, but attack-wise, I would damage him potentially.
Correct.
Okay. Sora's just gonna try and get out of the grapple by trying to headbutt him with the horns.
Sure. And this is an attack roll, or is it attempting to get out?
Attempting to get out.
So you're using your action to break the hold.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead, Elto. I need you to roll a strength or an athletics check. Sora, you can use either an athletics or a dex or athletics or acrobatics check to get out of this.
Oh boy, here we go.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Correct.
12 plus 6, 18.
Nice.
Okay, so that's a dirty 23 for acrobatics.
23 for acrobatics. Okay. Yep. So Sora, you kind of taunt him a bit and say, "Let's see if you can keep me on the ground." As you do, you almost flip around, you kind of flip your arm just a touch to where it unlocks his hold on you, and you spin around. You right yourself back on your feet. You have a bonus action as well as an action surge. What would you like to, is there anything else you would like to do, or is that the end of your turn? You are currently broken out of restraint.
Okay,
You're
am
no longer
I Am I in front or behind Nero?
You would be behind him now.
Oh hell.
Okay.
Walk away and he can't see.
Well, essentially, you broke out. You stood up. You are essentially at his feet, or I would say like on his right side, like thigh. He's still face down though.
Okay, so wait, he's still crouching? Yes.
He is still crouching. Yes.
Okay. Well. Sweep out his feet or just push him to the ground?
Yeah, shove.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, I'll allow a shove. A bonus action shove.
Yeah. So now that Sora's broken free, she will attempt to basically overpower him and like shove him to the ground and pin him.
If you want to pin him, that I will not allow that because that is considered an action.
Okay.
I will allow you to shove him and push him away 5 feet, or about I'll say 10 feet, and be considered prone. So yeah.
But so the grapple was breaking out of the grapple.
It's
That
either.
was my action. Yes.
What's that?
Yes.
Using the attack action, you make a special melee attack to shove a creature. Sorry, one size larger than you. Instead of making an attack roll, you make a strength check. Automatically succeeds. Pass it and either push it 5 feet away from you or knock it far.
So it can be either or.
Yeah. So this is a special case because it's not. This would be considered shove. I'm gonna consider it's a bonus action still. So.
I mean, like, is it? I mean, it says or push or prone. So
yeah. So you can either push him away or you can try to knock him.
Okay, and breaking out of the grapple, that was
one full action. You have a bonus action. I will allow it to be a bonus action to shove him in, put him prone.
Okay. If I do that, could I use an action surge to pin him to the ground?
Yes.
Okay. Then. Yes, I would like to try and do that.
Okay. So, I would say that if you want action surge and do the shove to the ground pin, that will be one action, so that you still have a bonus action.
Okay.
So you go ahead and roll an athletics check. Elto, you can roll either an athletics check or an acrobatics check, depending on which one you decide.
Okay, then.
Attempt to get away from this.
Okay.
16, and this was athletics check?
This is athletics check. Technically speaking, since he is blinded, this would be considered an advantage. So go ahead and roll.
Yeah, you're at an advantage there.
Okay, so the first one was a 16. 18.
18 plus all your stuff.
Do I have to make 2 rolls as well, or do I just have one?
Make one roll.
Okay,
Oh.
so 18 plus 5, 23.
23. Okay. You have to beat 23.
Boy, let's see what I can do. Woo, really? If this is a nat 1, this is gonna be embarrassing.
Oh
yeah. Is the line on the bottom of the number or the top of the number? Actually, you know what? It doesn't even matter. Even if it's a 9 or a 6 plus the 6 advantage, in the end it's still a 12, at least 15 max. So it definitely doesn't win.
Okay, cool. So that means, you slip out of his hold, and as you're doing so, you grab onto his arm, twist it behind him, and put your forearm onto the back of his neck and shove him into the ground itself. And you now have a bonus action. You can also ask him if he wishes to yield.
I do. Elto. Do you yield?
Not giving up yet.
Oh god.
Alright. You have a bonus action. If not, then that would be the end of your turn.
Oh, I couldn't wait. Could wiping my eyes have been a bonus action?
No, that would have been an action.
Ah, okay then. So it wouldn't have mattered last round then.
No, that's the end of Sora's turn. She wants to see what he's gonna do to get out of this.
Sure. Elto, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay then, let's see. Elto, so basically, describe it. I know that Elto's hand is basically the hand behind him. Where is his other arm? Is it like right in front of him?
Your other arm is completely free. However, your neck is being pinned down by Sora's forearm, and one of your arms is being pinned behind your back. You are on your knees, and your head is to the floor.
Okay then.
Hands.
What could I do? What could I do?
Hands as a cantrip, or not always a one per day.
Yeah. And he has the other one, the produce flame, as a cantrip. That's like a projectile.
Sora's like grabbing his wrist.
Yep. So you're grabbing his wrist, putting it behind his back,
Yeah.
and then your arm is across his neck on the ground.
Since he's not
speaking, he could literally just do this and blow you off.
He is not restrained.
How exactly does like burning hands work?
It's a spiral flame.
No! Burning hands produce flame. Produce flame is just like he just creates a flame in his hand.
Produce flame is
No. It's just
I would say it's like kind of like putting a candle on your hand, while burning hands is more like attempting to engulf them with flames.
Yeah. Your cantrip doesn't do harm until you throw it.
Yes, correct.
Okay, let's see. Pin to the ground, behind my head.
But remember the rules. Don't burn this place. Rise up the range.
Well, technically, he said in the training area it's fine.
Huh?
No, he said just don't fuck it up.
Yeah. So don't burn it down.
Don't use a fireball, is what he said.
Okay.
You can aim it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can definitely aim it up.
Are you about to burn Sora?
Am I able to, like, wipe my hand? Even if it's one eye, can I at least what? Actually, question, Michael?
Yep.
What exactly did this environment look like before we began fighting? Like, could you at least describe it? Was it just like a stone ring? Was it like a large open field?
It's essentially a fenced-off area. With the ground below you is completely made out of grass and dirt. It's essentially a completely cleared out area. You guys moved your training dummies so that way this is a one-on-one fight with you two.
So it's just a field of grass.
Grass and what you assume to be probably rubble, like just pebbles and rocks and everything. But nothing like nothing like super relevant, like crazy big.
So basically, like, no rocks, no boulders, no trees or bushes. It's just a plain field.
I wouldn't say any boulders. There are definitely some rocks, as one literally hit you in the head. There may be some trees nearby, but definitely not in the ring.
Okay. Can I try and reach over to at least wipe my eyes, at least if it's one eye?
Sure. So you can use your action to clear your eyesight. So now you are no longer blinded.
Okay, then I do that.
All right, sure. You use your action and you wipe your eyes completely clean. You are able to see now. You are no longer blinded. You have a bonus action and an action surge, and I believe that is it.
Okay, question.
Yes.
Is movement considered an action?
No, movement is considered a completely different thing. However, you are currently being grappled right now, so your speed is 0.
I look around for a shadow.
Oh. There you go.
Nice.
The shadow boy.
There are plenty of shadows around you. There is only about 3 big enough for you to be able to blink to.
Okay. What are the distances for each of the 3 shadows if I were to teleport to away from Sora?
All of them are relevant because all of them are within the ring because they're being casted by the training dummies that you guys set around.
Oh, okay then. Well, either way, I use my shadow step and I blink to one of the shadow dummies.
All right.
Nice.
As you're holding on to him, he wipes his eyes, and for a moment, he looks over to his right, and as you're still keeping hold of him, you feel his form shift, and your hand pass through him. Everything passes through, and you almost fall onto yourself as you look over, and his form starts to appear in a shadowy form on top of the shadow that is currently being cast by one of the training dummies.
Oh. Control guy is slick. You have range though.
As my bonus action, I just take my fighting stance again. And
so
then...
the bonus action was your blink.
Oh, okay then.
You're just out of range.
Yeah, I'm just out of range then.
How far are you?
Yeah, so you are you're about, I would say you're about 20 feet away.
Okay.
Yeah, so you are 20 feet away from her, but you are unrestrained and you are no longer blinded.
Okay then.
Reset.
Okay, actually, you know what? Considering I've never done this before, this is basically practice. I'm going to conduct my. Oh wait. You can take one additional. I conduct my action surge.
All right. You activate your action surge. You now have one more action. You now have one more action.
Okay, Sora. Actually, I am very sorry about this.
No.
I run towards Sora, and I basically try to tackle her.
Okay. You're trying to grapple her as well again.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said tackle.
Yeah, tackle. Honestly,
I could have thought of something way worse, but honestly, considering that Elto respects Sora not only as a person but as a fighter, he was not going to do what he was going to. I originally thought.
So both of you go ahead and roll acrobatics checks, or you can either roll acrobatics or athletics. Right, both of you roll athletics. You can either roll athletics or acrobatics. Sora.
Please, for the love of goodness gracious, be something good. Please, do love of gracious, be something good.
8. Yeah, that's 8 for acrobatics.
Okay.
Wait, in total?
Yep.
Yeah.
8 in total.
4 plus 6 is 10.
Nice. You get out of the hole. You blink for, or you open your eyes and out of the shadows, and you rush forward. As you do, you grab hold of Sora as she stumbles upwards and slam her into the ground. She is now grappled. Again. I believe that is the end of your turn, correct?
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
wow,
the end of
physical
the turn.
contact here.
All right. Sora, you're up.
It's getting heated.
What did you just say?
It's getting heated. A lot of physical contact here.
Oh, getting heated. I thought you said for a second, Genin or something like Naruto, Genjutsu or something.
No.
Try to break out of the hold again. See if you can still keep her grappled.
Go ahead and roll in either acrobatics or athletics check.
They'll have popcorn or something.
And Elto, if I can have you roll another athletics check.
Athletic checks, here we go, my boo.
Oh my gosh. This dice, this coin flip.
Don't touch his tummy. Don't touch his tummy. He hates tummy.
Okay, it's my roll with my athletics check, right?
Correct.
Okie dokie. I'm not touching this. I just wanted to know I'm not touching this.
Did you roll a nat 20? Nat 20? Got it. Alright.
Did you?
14 for acrobatics.
Okay. As you attempt to escape the grapple, you attempt to roll around. As you're kind of trying to wiggle around and snake your way out, but Elto really wants to keep this hold, so he grasps onto his arm even harder. You feel him almost crushing you just touch. You haven't felt that in a while. No one's really overpowered you before. Huh? This is an interesting position you're in. That is your action. You have a bonus action, and I believe
Crap.
No, you do not have an action
Action's not there
anymore. You have a bonus action, and that is about it. Otherwise, it will be his turn.
Well, she couldn't break out of the hold, so...
What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? This is a serious fight, and you're bringing up a stupid saxophone.
He is.
When you grab it, you couldn't get away, so jeez.
But I do also remember Michael saying that
Hang
you
on,
can
guys.
use your breath.
Yes. So
Oh no.
So,
you have a bonus action left. You are. The best thing that you can do. Other than maybe using your breath, you can petition something, and I can rule it. But otherwise, the only technically illegal action you have right now is using your breath or passing your turn.
Or second one.
Oh boy, what
Second
are you
one,
gonna
yeah.
do?
For
What are you gonna do?
Sora...
He's gonna blast his ass to hell.
Sora starts laughing, and, she just,
Technically, you could bite him.
No.
Actually, Michael, I'm curious. The Shadow Gauntlet, is it actually like a physical, like, solid gauntlet, or is it just
No,
like...
it's like a shadow manifestation on your arm.
So it's not like physical, it's just like air.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So, Sora goes... Okay, Elto. I aimed. Good job.
Dang it.
All right.
I was ready for the.
Belle, she raises up her arm. Elto is declared the winner. Sora has yielded. Well done, Elto.
I see grappling women has been a specialty of yours.
Damn! Got him! Woo!
Rolls her eyes at that, and she's Sora
Breathing
stands up.
heavily, Elto just sits up and looks at her. What the heck does that mean?
Oh, it's just a light teasing, honey.
Sora rolls her eyes and offers her hand to Elto because he's on the ground.
Elto takes her hand.
She helps
And-
him up. And,
Yeah.
And she looks at him and there's an obvious a proud look in her eyes and in her face. And she's like, "Excellent work, Elto. It's been a long time since someone has beaten me in a fight, and that you've improved a lot in the short time that we started training." Sorry
Thank you,
for,
but
for the scratches.
It's nothing. I'm sure I just got lucky.
Be proud of what you've done, Elto. Don't be modest.
She's right. Luck runs out, but skill will take you much farther than luck. We'll keep up on the training for now, but this is an excellent start.
Thank you. Elto looks down, embarrassed. And a small line of smoke comes off of his head.
Oh no, again!
Alright. Is there anything else you guys would like to do?
No.
Sora will just ruffle his hair affectionately.
Fair enough. Zephra, is there anything specific that you'd like to do?
Are we on the second day?
Nope,
First
this
day.
is still the first day.
Really?
Durlek, you are still
Right in the
messing
ground.
around.
I gotta look for that.
You two are messing around with the tavern.
Oh yeah, we.
I believe that is everything for the day.
Yep, I'll go pick up my order next time.
Yep.
And we just went to the tavern.
They haven't seen me.
Yeah.
I think with that,
And I got the map.
we will end tonight's session.
Ugh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Holy shit!